How do I sound? All right. Katey is now praising Liam. Of course she is. She's a stupid bitch. She's a complete fucking twat. So, which is funny that was brought up because let's just hide that. Remove that for a second. So, Katey, she decided after cheering on Riley's rape videos, cheering on all the Frog Tony stuff, right? She did all this cheering on shit. I had no problem with her. She just decided to be fucking Team Riley. She decided to fucking be Team Tony. I didn't have any fucking problem with her. This is before the fucking bestiality shit came out, before all the demon underage sex shit that she was producing and promoting and distributing, right? I didn't know her. I didn't have any fucking problem with her. And she decided to go Team Riley and Team Frog Tony, right? So I have a stream that has nothing to do with her. It's just it's Comicsgate. It's about indie comics, and she decides to just fucking take. She decides to just take like over an hour. It's like an hour and 12 minutes or something like that. Like she just kind of pulls out the height of the show and then just drops it on her fucking channel. I'm not sure how that works. Like no asking, didn't fucking ask, didn't like, hey, even that Elsie chick was like, hey, do you mind if I clip something? And I was like, what are you clipping? Or, how long? And she was like, it's like 10 minutes tops. And I was like, yeah, sure. Because you want the people to watch your channel, not your best content on somebody else's channel. So it's like, hey, so I send this to Katey because she's posting this. Hey, look, check it out, starting soon. I post it. I'm like, hey, you're stealing my channel's content. You just can't play somebody else's stream for an hour. Please delete it. I'm asking nicely. She didn't. She ignored me. She went on to Frog Tony's stream. Somebody said, hey, he asked you nicely. They were like, hey, it's a little too long. And she was like, yeah, I don't care. It's Matt Barr, so fuck it. And that's clipped. So, the idea of me like going ahead and being like, all right, well, I got to strike your shit. Like if you're not going to listen to me and she could have totally EFAP'd it. I have no problems with somebody EFAPing something. If you want to like I did before. Now I'm like, now I'm a little iffy about people doing that now. I have it's YouTube. I have Ethan showing DMs with artwork. He's showing artwork that I showed him on one platform, and he's like releasing it publicly on another platform. All that stuff is licensed art, right? I mean, if I want to get like choppy like fucking Liam, like do I just like go through all the all the DM streams. I'm like, all right, well, that's a strike because you're showing that artwork. Oh, look, that time when I showed you the cover for that illustration, because we were just like being friendly. That time I sent you some of that HBO artwork and you thought it was cool, and then now you're showing it on YouTube. Yeah, that's a strike. How many strike? You know what I mean? It's just like it gets a little crazy. All of my backgrounds, right? I don't download any of my backgrounds. All the backgrounds to my stuff, all my covers and shit. Like they're all all this stuff. I made that. I created that. With so if I see somebody clipping my art, or clipping a video, clipping a stream, and they're showing it, and you could see some of my background that I've created, that's a strike because that's my artwork. You didn't ask permission to show any of my artwork on your stream, right? So how many people have been streaming and clipping me? I mean, it's like that's the door that Liam wants to open because I showed a drawing of Godzilla, which is basically what it is. Like Liam is super pissed that at the end of the stream, like I would not have been EFAPing Liam yesterday if he didn't have total fucking map bar derangement syndrome while watching the Krishna Kid cancellation party, which is what it's looked like. It was like this like weird party with like a giant empty space. They kept mentioning the 4 wraparound covers. People are going to be getting them for free, but nobody fucking mentions my name. It's fucking bizarre. I don't know. Frog Tony was like, "Yeah, it looks like Death Note," and I mean, I'd have to see what he's talking about. I haven't seen Death Note. I haven't watched it. You can go through my Netflix. Actually, the only thing that I've seen of Death Note, it looked like a moth, like a white moth woman. I like saw a clip on YouTube, and it was like Death Note, and it was like a live action show with like a moth woman and a cop. Right, the cop was doing stuff, and it was like a moth woman. So I'm not sure what he meant by that, but I think that's a giant step in one direction from Frog Tony. Not that I need a direction at all from that fucker, but like to be like, instead of saying, "Oh, it looks like shit," to saying, "Yeah, it looks like Death Note stuff," because now I'm like, I don't know what that means. I kind of want to go look at Death Note, but not yet. So yeah, so I did the work for it while Liam is watching the stream. He's constantly, some Sambo Gogo is in the chat. He's fucking like saying, Headwound did this. Bar fucking did the covers. He did the interior. Like Liam is just like fucking going off the rails. He doesn't know what he's talking about and just going off the rails. So I'm just like watching, laughing, correcting. He's like talking about what books I've worked on and which ones I hadn't and shit. And it was like, he missed out on the work that I did for Rambo, because he was like, "Oh, he's just done Ninja, Rock and Roll Ninja, and the United Nation," and it's like, no, no, Rock and Roll Ninja, that's 100 pages. UN, that was 30. No, that was like 20 something, 24 pages maybe. Then you had Last of the Seekers, and that was I think 22 or 24 pages. Rambo, that was 6 pages. Then you had Battle of Kings, that was a strip. Just trying to think of like interior sequential stuff. So, that's what I have. And then I have these 26 pages with Rock and Roll Ninja 2. So I'm like halfway done with that. So I think I've done quite a bit more than what he was saying. And that's just with interiors. And I've done like the ads and stuff for John Longbox. I did some ads for him that were fun. I might do some more stuff for him just to like fluff up his book. You know, I might give him like a soaring eagle story just to have something out there. But blah 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 blah. So Liam has decided he struck me and then did like this whole like thing with I've never seen anything like it. It's wild. He I mean I don't really hang out with mental patients. I didn't before Comicsgate. I've never interacted with so many like weirdo fucking autistics. It's some of them are cool, but like Liam is just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? So he like I guess sees the stream, gets super pissed, is like realizing he can't do anything about it because like he was efapping somebody else's show. So it's you know, and then he sees that I've like stopped. I like wasn't even paying attention to be honest. Like we're like me and Chris were talking about food, talking about tomato basil soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, American cheese. Now I'm thinking I also added Swiss too, so it was like an American and a piece of Swiss cheese, and I had like the sprinkled Italian seasoning on top. You know, so while we were talking about that, like Liam's stream was getting boring as fuck, and we just like paused it, and we just happened to pause it on, I guess it's like drawing, and I thought it was Godzilla, right? I thought it was. I didn't know it was his shit. I didn't know that he like commissioned somebody to draw this. So he's now saying this drawing of Godzilla is his licensed artwork, and so he like struck me, and then so he does that, but while he's doing that, like he's sitting in the dark and he's like going dark koala and he's like doing weird posturing and posing up and shit. I mean, I think I mean it's on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like other people have like clipped that shit and have like uploaded it. Like I didn't know what he was talking about. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, what the fuck is this guy going off on? And then somebody was like, "Yo, he struck your channel." I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I saw the alerts, and naturally, I did a counter. You know what I mean? That was pretty easy. Um, I don't know if that's like his attempt to fish a fucking address from me, but all right, give me 1 second. Oh yeah, hold on, I'm coming. Sorry, not sorry. My youngest needed help on a little game on her iPad. Anywho, no man. That's what I thought until he struck me. I was pretty much over. You know, if you listen to that stream the other night, can you guys hear me again? See, everybody's already leaving. If you could, you know, I was pretty much fucking done with it. You could hear me. I where was I? So we're talking. I end the stream. He and his stupid piece of artwork that he claimed is his is on the screen. So I download it, trim off the end, right? Like I'm able to. It was in Streamyard, so Streamyard had saved it for me. So I downloaded it, trimmed off the last 3 fucking minutes of my stream, which is what he struck it for, and and then re-uploaded it. And so now here we are. So like last night, like I mean, you hear me? I would have been fucking done if he didn't strike me and turn into like Dark Koala and start like voguing and posing up in his fucking room in the dark. It's fucking weird, dude. It is like it's really fucking bizarre. So I guess he does a video and he's gonna explain he's gonna rationalize some of this for us. So remember, like he's we got the tweet where he's like he's upset that Edwin is striking Katie. So because Edwin struck Katie, Liam is now going to strike me for Katie. All right. So let's hear it. Hear it from the Liam. So just in case, hello from the hotel lobby. Nobody likes to be recorded in public, yeah. Especially in the lobby of the hotel that they're working at. Working girls of Eskimo land. Oh, yeah. He's like, is that a piercing or is that herpes? It doesn't matter. Gonna smoke some crack with this little lady. Well, my wife's at home. I'm gonna go out tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I used to be somebody. I'm Tuttle's next to me. His hand in mine and tight. Me and Tuttle, we're gonna feel alright. Make me feel like somebody, Tommy. Makes me feel like somebody again, oh Tommy. I really need you tonight, sweet little Tuttle. Give me a tug, Tuttle. Make me feel like somebody again. Anyways. He like, I'm not gonna play the little video game. They have to learn how to play the video game. That's crazy. At some point, Matt Barr has to put his foot down with his kids. He's not going to finish their crazy cats, find the desert fox jumping platform game for them again for at least 20 minutes. I won't do it. My gosh. That's where I'm taking a stand. So man, so another thing, chat, maybe you could help me out. Am I baked? Am I baked? Not really. I used to be somebody, oh Tommy. Oh, sweet round Tommy. You look like a pug, Tommy. Man pig Tommy. Yeah, so also what's fucked up is when he struck my shit, it was like I was doing like just as a test, I was doing like a super chat fucking goal of like, hey, 5 super chats and I'll show you what I was drawing that day. Like I was fucking drawing like Rock and Roll Ninja while we were talking and shit. Like it wasn't like, you know, it was like the last like touch-ups on a page. Like somebody is getting thrown through a recording studio has like those panes of glass. Well, like somebody's getting fucking thrown through, and like the guy's just like going like this, and so I've got that, I got all that, and so it was just me just drawing like shards of glass mostly yesterday. Like yesterday was just like shards of glass, shards of glass, shards of glass, shards of glass, shards of glass. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was fun. And so I was like, man, I will show this whole fucking page off. You know, if I hit that those 5 super chat goals, and it was like small, you know what I mean? Like it was just a test, like $5, right? And I think I got pretty close. So I got some super chats, and I think those got like fucking taken away since the stream got taken away. Like because that live stream got struck and like completely obliterated, like the money that was connected to that stream got obliterated. And that's crazy. So that's like another reason why I'm like, all right, let me watch this fucking idiot's shit. He's a liar, man. He's fucking crazy. He's an actual mental patient, and he's going to explain this to us. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? Don't you remember when I was somebody? Now I'm just a little fat nobody. Remember that one? That one was fun. The Lamb Chop Challenge. All right. I used to be somebody. Now I'm no. It's almost like a dude. You know what? It should be okay. All right, I'm not gonna do it because I'm chewing up free time right now. This is fucking Fortnite time. I'm not gonna play Fortnite. I'm gonna fuck around with this. But if somebody has some free time, could you do like a Crosby, Still, and Nash, where it's like several dudes, playing guitar, you know, um, playing guitar. It's like 70s folky rock, Crosby, Still, and Nash. Do that cover. You know. I used to be somebody with my Tommy. Used to be somebody. Somebody should just like kind of like work that out in AI. That shit would be funny, and just have like Ethan like fucking dancing around to it. All right.
Something, 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 something. And I did so for the
See, I don't want to play any of his stupid music.
My name is Liam Gray. I'm the creator of Xenotype. I'm the creator of Dino King, Crossroads Drive, Kakashi Murder Dolls, Wonder Island, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. I am
Wonder Island,
the United and Free Comicsgate Kings, and I am also the center of a shitstorm of nonsense on a regular daily basis, and I want to just sort of address this here. So, yesterday,
let him.
I struck a stream that was titled "Sex
you know
Pest Liam Gray."
He is
something, 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 something. And I did so for the illegal use of my artwork and material and my content, you know. So that is a forbidden no-no. That is a forbidden no-no. But I did not do so purely because essentially, you know, I was butthurt as assertions are going to be made. 1 minute, let me get up here so I can talk frankly with you guys. So you can see I'm not doing a performance bit. But it was because this has been an ongoing state of harassment, and just recently.
Yeah, the theatrics were last night when he had the lights turned off. Now he's going to be serious. Now that he's already done the other weirdo shit, now that he's already like spurged out, now he's coming back. He's now normal. He's now leveled out, as they say in the medical industry with these types.
Recently,
he's leveling out. He's on his meds.
Struck for showing an illustration of a firearm. In addition to that, you had Shep, who had his channel struck. You have had other creators.
To be honest, this is not Liam is not being completely honest and accurate with this. And I don't know if he knows this or not, but that Comicsgate Commandos, I was on there like early, like before like Johnny Scab got fucking weird, before it came out that he was actually a woman going by Kamikaze, like before all this crazy shit. I thought the one guy who wears the carrier, the plate carrier and stuff, he seems fine. You know what I mean? The Dr. Ben guy seems like a fucking weirdo. I don't know. Then you see his art and you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on? But that's just objective. You know, what is it? Objective? No, subjective observations. But the guy that wore the plate carrier, I guess the Comicsgate Commando guy, when I was on the stream with him, like he pulled out like an actual gun, or what looked like a gun, not a drawing, but like an actual it looked like an AK. Now, I don't have anything against the guy. I'm not going to strike his channel. The guy is not doing anything to me. You know, he's not stealing an hour of my content. He's not, you know, advocating the rape of an assault of my family or me. You know, he's not accusing me like Liam of criminal fraud. So, I don't have any problems with the guy. You know, he was just hanging out with like he was just hanging out a lot with Johnny Scab, and once the whole like Johnny Scab thing came up, like Johnny Scab saw that I was friendly with Yellow Flash, and then started talking about coming to America and sexually assaulting me. I don't know, man. There's like something in the water in Comicsgate. They love me so much. So I didn't hang out with him. So I don't have anything against him. And I wouldn't strike his channel. But when I was on his channel, he fucking pulled out like a rifle. He pulled out a firearm. It looked like one, right? It looked like one. Now, I didn't ask him, like, but it's like, he pulled it out. Like, it could have been like an airsoft, it could have been, a modeler, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been not an actual, could have been replica, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It could have been for show, could have been for reference. Like, I like to draw guns in my comics, and I like to draw them fairly realistic. But I don't have like life size replicas of machine guns and shit and Uzis. I have, honestly, I like bought. And this is a good reference for folks, right? So if you're drawing weapons and you want to not have to rely on like 3D references and shit and 3D assets like Rob Hunter, you just buy like a packet of weapons assorted, like from those 12-inch figures, right? So you can buy like weapon assortments for them, right? You can buy like, oh, hey, here's a couple of ARs, here's a this, that, da, 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 da. Like, I bought a couple of those, right? So when I'm drawing, I kind of hold it and kind of look at it, and then get it and then put it down. And then that way I'm like, oh, okay, I have a Barrett. I could like draw what a 50 cal Barrett looks like, or an Uzi with a banana clip. Like, I could like kind of like close one eye and kind of draw it, you know what I mean, into position and be like, oh yeah, there's when I'm drawing, especially Uzis, with Rock and Roll Ninja, draw fuck out of some Uzis. So I was just totally just like eyeballing these two Uzis that I had, and they're like tiny, you know what I mean? But it's just big enough to fit over there. So I don't know, but it looked like a real gun. Like when I saw him like flash it, I was like, oh shit! I was like, he's fucking like he's like for real. Like, he's like pulling out like some real shit. Um, but again, I didn't strike him, and that could have been seen by anybody. That could have been AI that saw it. A lot of these people do shit, and then the AI catches them, and their first reaction, like Shane Davis, first reaction, like he's doing sexual adult stuff on one part of the screen, and then he's like putting a baby face filter on himself, which then creates this like juxtaposition image that triggers the AI, and then shuts his shit down. His reaction: oh, somebody sniped my shit. Somebody sniped it. When it's really, it's really YouTube. But I don't. Again, I don't know what happened or why somebody would be like, hey, he's drawing guns. Let me strike his channel. That seems pretty dumb. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? What you think about that? Yeah, dude, that guy. Shannon Baby Cakes. Yeah, yeah, he got struck too. What's going on, John? I heard you're going to be debating Ethan. That'd be interesting. Who's bullshitting? He lost all my guns in a boating accident. B.A. Turner said the X-Files spinoff Millennium sucked ass. He has terrible taste in media. I've never seen. If he said it's good, I'm gonna have doubts. But I've never watched Millennium. Yeah, dude. I guess Ethan is like John Longbox is unhinged. He was streaming to some place and back, talking comics and Comicsgate. I think it's time I debate him. I'm totally paraphrasing, but I think it's time I debate him. So you should have him on your channel. Don't go to his channel. Don't, because you're not going to get the content, you're not going to get the views, and you're not going to get the super chats. So what you should do is you should be like, yeah, totally. And then set your shit to subscribers, subscribers only or something. You know what I mean? So that only people who comment are people who are subscribed for more than 5 days or something. Like seriously, like it's like you're such a nice guy and people underestimate you, but it's like if they shouldn't. Did you know your shit, dude?
Had their channel struck. Most notably, Katie did recently had her channel struck by Edwin Boyette. There's an orchestrated effort going on within the anti-Comicsgate movement currently.
That's
the detractors of Comicsgate.
That's a lie.
To essentially silence and mute other creators using unfair tactics. This has been exemplified.
That's a lie. So Edwin is not a creator. Edwin is not part of anything. Shane was talking shit about Edwin. Edwin's just like, hey, look at the sales numbers. I'm recording the sales numbers and they're going down across the board. Look at this shit. He's just calling out what he sees. He's got a spreadsheet. Shane starts talking shit. Katie did, who's not a creator. She's just a clipper. An admitted clipper. All she does is clip things. That's not creating. That's just drama farming. That's like drama seeding. Like you're not helping anything. You're just like fucking catching snippets out of context for other people to use. Like you're just fucking, you're adding to the drama. And of course you're just like a wig wearing witch. So, she clips it. And I guess somebody showed Edwin the clip. And this isn't like secret stuff. This is already out. Like, I don't know why Liam is lying about it. Again, this is another Liam lie because this has all been talked about. So Edwin saw the clip and thought that was the original clip channel. Like he thought striking that was striking Shane because he said that he pulled a boomer, right? He was like, oh, I thought I was striking Shane. Like he was attempting to strike Shane for the defamation that he believed he was dealing with. And then Edwin, as a private person who's not part of the creator, he's not a creator. He followed up saying that they're both in the same state. And if Shane wants to continue lying about what Edwin said, then there's repercussions. And then what happened? Shane shut up. Shane closed his mouth about Edwin. But there, Katie got the strike or whatever from Edwin, but that wasn't orchestrated. Edwin wasn't running around telling everybody what he was going to do. He just did it. And everybody was like, what happened? What happened? And then everyone was like, yeah, I pulled a boomer. I thought it was Shane's channel and it was hers. So, there's no orchestrated shit going after Katie. He's just fluffing and sweeping for a woman other than his wife.
And brought up and confessed to previously by Mike S. Miller on multiple streams, multiple tweets, I should say, who has said that 1 minute, where is it here?
Sure.
The tweet's unavailable. I can't show it anymore. That's funny. So yesterday I leaned into things and did a bunch of hyperbole.
How often does Mike ever really delete?
Where is it? Here's at least a response to Katie talking about it. Here we go. Not Katie, Victoria, where she says, Vicky, the Vicky verse says, gentleman rule, that's Edwin Boyette, struck Katie did. He openly admitted to it. So basically the general consensus seems to be that if people, and this was the response of Edwin Boyette, I'm sorry, I can't get to it. I can't show Edwin Boyette's thing. It says it's no longer available. But he essentially said that defaming meant, he could follow through with the terms of service and legitimately strike people. I was told by these people many, many times that this was not acceptable, despite without I think any sort of pushback. I think anyone.
He's not a creator.
Defamed more than anyone else in this space.
He's not a creator. He's not creating anything. He said he's not a creator. He's just a fan. He's just a backer, giving his opinion.
Can anyone disagree? Is there any argument for anyone that has suffered more slings and arrows and accusations than me? Does anyone else have multiple tweets and videos with crime accusations for crimes they didn't commit by people against them? Anyone but me? So if the rules of engagement are now we have to essentially hide while sneaky people run around in backroom Discord servers and strike.
He's like making up
where
he's like making up excuses in his head to do like crazy shit. So he sees something, starts creating a fantasy, then to back it up, he's like, yo, let me go pull up some receipts. None of the receipts exist. He doesn't care. He just keeps on going. And now he's feeling vindicated. He's feeling justified.
Incite people like Dan Fragger to engage in public space with people who do not want contact with them, and then film it for YouTube content. I think that there are no more rules. Like Mike S. Miller recently said, and I shared on it.
Like, I don't like
what's good for the goose is good
you know
for
what
the
I mean? It's like this is one of the things. Like Liam is just like throwing out shit. He doesn't add any names. It's just this like vague conspiracy, that's surrounding him. But then once it falls apart. Or once he starts naming people, it starts falling apart. Like he's trying to justify why he struck my channel because Mike S. Miller pushed Dan Frega at a convention to go do a handshake. Again, we're back to handshakes and fucking biscuits, dude. Look at this biscuit head. We're back to fucking handshakes and biscuit heads.
No. And so my over-the-top performance is to illustrate exactly what I'm capable of and give people a taste of it and what I have been capable of doing for a considerable length of time.
So he throws a tantrum and he's like, that's what I could do, and I could do more. This dude is unhinged. Doesn't know who he's attacking, just slinging and swinging wherever he wants to go. The dude's fucking nut. He's just a liar, man, and he gets super angry. And when you start kind of cornering him, he starts just lash out. And I guess there was a lot of shit that was said before his fucking stupid dragon image got pulled up. A lot of not reallys to some of the shit that he said about me, the fucking criminal fraud that he's accused me of, the impersonation that he's accused me of. It's wild, man. He has no receipts. Like he didn't have receipts in this. He's like talking shit, and he's like, "Here, let me go look." Oh, I don't have them. Like these people don't delete their tweets.
At any point, I could have done this.
But now it's
at any point, I restrained myself from doing so. I made a joke that I was going to do it because I wanted a joke out of it. I wanted it to be a joke, and people to go, "Oh shit," and that to back off. But Ryan May just released my DM.
So this is a joke. I'm not understanding, like, you struck my channel because Mike S. Miller pushed Dan Frega to a handshake. So you struck my channel and then took that money out of my fucking pocket that I made on you e-fapping something that had to do with me. Like, like I was involved with fucking. It's fucking wild, dude. It's wild that you're fucking attempting this and trying to justify this with Mike and Miller.
So this meant this time I have to do it for real now. It couldn't just be an empty, hollow boast that was meant to sort of give up people a moment of self-awareness.
Why is there any boast?
Continue to act out of the line.
This is your fucking problem to begin with, dude.
Of the fact that we are in violation of terms and service, the very things that we're accusing other people of. So I thought, you know what? I'll give a bit back. I'll give a bit of a taste of their own medicine. In response, I was brigaded for nearly a couple of hours, I suppose, by Chris Stanley, who seems to have come to his senses. But here we go. Go down here. You can see this is me dressed up as Galactus sitting on the golden throne with my little koala crown. You know what I mean? I'm the devourer of worlds, the great destroyer.
That's the trigger. He
triggered
himself into fucking
in a comic book space. And essentially, I was LARPing as Unicron And
so this is mental patient shit. This is weird stuff where like he gets triggered so hard he turns on a different persona, and that allows him and gives him justification to fuck with my money while he's e-fapping shit about me.
talking shit, and the response was just absolute retardation.
Like the whole thing, the whole stream, you were lying about my involvement in Krishna Kid, and I was correcting you, and you decided to strike it.
Right. Name calling, vitriol, saying that I couldn't take a joke, all this other stuff. Right. There we go. So going down here, see that you tell us you're a butthurt loser. You'll find a bunch of this. You're a butthurt loser. I'm sure that you'll help you sell more books, seeing you be so professional and all at all, man. Now, keep in mind that Chris Stanley is, regularly on streams that make accusations against me that are of a criminal nature, and he has no any sort of regard for that or how it affects my business or anything. But he is constantly preaching to me about my own conduct in the professional space, going on about how this is late, that's late, without any fundamental understanding of how the business operates. Or, it's not like there's really much more I could do than what I already am. But this was sort of this is the stuff we say, it won't take away the strikes you do. It'll just hurt you. Trust me. I don't have to trust you. I have no incentive to. Why would I trust someone who openly smears and maligns me and is
smears and maligns
right? That's my
me?
general mentality.
You're smearing and maligning my jelly.
Trolling me. We unironically have Adolf Hitler here in the chat throwing abuse at me here. You know what I mean? This is a war campaign old. Probably Nick. Yeah, I might cry harder. But here we go. We have a bit of resolution. He goes, despite it all, I don't hate men. I just wish you could take the jokes and roll with it. Well, I make fun of myself all the time. And this entire thing, me screaming Thunderdome, me retweeting these people that are saying, just a few weeks ago, I retweeted Edwin Boyette literally contacting YouTube Mike S. Miller contacting YouTube going, hey, you got to take this guy down. You got to bring him down, because I said, hey, this is fucked. Nothing had happened is the point.
That wasn't me. Again, him being struck and attacked by Miller and YouTube has nothing to do with me.
But rather than correcting their behavior, they continued their elaborate
there's no sneaky backdoor shit going on with me and Miller and Fraga.
And so I thought, hey, I'll do it here. Now I've got Chris coming at me in a pretty hardcore way. I'm glad it's resolved here. There's a bit more early. We'll see. Completely missing the irony of the entire situation. Without doing like a YouTube bit, without doing like a big performance or anything like that, I will just say like, I've got a pretty good sense of humor about myself, contrary to what people sort of make. Like, I'm not offended. I'm not upset. I'm not like worried. When these people are screaming, you're going to fail, you're going to fail. Like, you got to be professional.
Did I say that?
Like, no, I don't have to adhere to the chains of conduct that you force upon me. I can act with respect and professionalism to people who act worthy of receiving that kind of treatment. I'll do it to the best of my ability. Case in point, Chris Stanley, before I sort of reconcile entirely, you should recognize that when you reached out to me for a refund, I offered it back to you on the terms that it was a book that you had not.
You asked for his fucking bank info. You tried to dox him. So he had to go through his bank to get his money back. And thanks for suggesting to everybody that when these Indiegogo people aren't giving you back your money and aren't giving you your refunds, go to your bank. Go to your bank and file a report about it. Get your money back through your bank. Don't stop waiting for a guy who streams for 5 to 6 hours every day talking about Eric July's success. Don't fucking wait on him to get your shit. If you want your money back because you haven't seen a book that you thought you were going to get 5 years ago, just go to your bank and get your money back.
Previously received. And, if you gave me your banking information so I could return the money to you, instead of doing so I could easily resolve this and help you get the results that you wanted so that we could have a smooth business transaction, you instead went onto multiple streams and made drama and content out of it and screeched and screamed about it, which is the reason.
He's like, I'm not giving you that shit.
The reason that I became so offended by John Longbox's claim that, haven't you heard about the right to buy to complain? Because I thought, wow, there are actually people that are doing that are buying product to come into small businesses and cause disruption and upset and loss of trust purely.
Loss of trust. Okay, so John Longbox, he's putting out his second book. First book printed on time, wasn't backwards. Second book's getting printed. It's going to look great. I'm assuming it's going to be printed correctly. It's going to be on time. He's already got the finances and has some of the artwork for issue 3 for his books in his universe. Like, he's a better comic book creator than you are. The patriarch, shit. I just know about it more than, your shit. I mean, you're fumbling around and talking about all this stuff, and he's just over there doing it. And that's gotta hurt your feelings.
Out of a sense of maliciousness. You yourself, Chris Stanley, have said that fucking with comic book pros is your hobby. I've stood up for you in the past. I've, took heat for you,
Stanley.
not that it mattered. And I think that it's wrong that people are going out and striking people now. A moment of
I think it's wrong that people are going out and striking people after I just struck somebody who I haven't actually mentioned yet, other than he showed my dragon drawing. He showed my Godzilla drawing, and so I struck him at the very end of his stream. What a fucking
overwhelming intellect.
Shit, idiot.
Dark Gift took a stream from me from last Tuesday where I go, hey, you guys shouldn't be going around streaming people.
That's this guy's problem. People. It's like, oh, this is a joke, and I was just joking there, but now I'm not joking, and that's my persona. Like, this is mental patient shit. Seriously, like, it's out of hand.
I don't know what's going on, and then took my most recent strike against Matt Barr, which is just an example of the things that would be coming. And instead, presented it as some sort of own rather than the results of the actions of people that are striking. Now, Katie was struck, commandos were struck, and you know what I saw? I saw people that claimed to be against Channel Strike and against Channel Strike censorship, against SJW tactics, doing laps. The same people that have defamed her, that have called her a dog fucker, that have attempted to humiliate her, that have
dog fucking stuff. That was just us being polite. You know what I mean? That was just us being polite. And you know who started that? It was Ethan. Ethan's the one who started that. He's the one who came on to Wiggles' show after seeing the receipts, after seeing some of this shit, and was shaking his head about the degenerates in Comicsgate, and he mentioned dog fucking, and we all started laughing. The clip's out there. It exists. Ethan started it. You're welcome. But actually, I mean, I feel like that was just us being polite, right? I mean, am I wrong? If I saw, I think we were playing, we had our kid gloves on because it was a woman. She starts crying on the stream. Her voice starts cracking. But, really, if I saw a dude fucking posting this shit, I'd call him a fucking pedophile. Because this is fucking crazy. So not only she was hosting, distributing, streaming and promoting, reviewing underage sexual content involving demons and a kid. And it's not like, oh, I'm sorry about that. As soon as people found out about it, it all got deleted. Not, I'm sorry. It was just, yeah, no. I'm not going to talk about that. I mean, what the fuck? Right? I mean, what are you smoking? What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have Mike Wheeler asking to be unblocked. I forgot what that was. This is some of that Vito shit. He's another piece of shit. So it's like Vito will say this stuff and we'll be like, what the fuck, you fucking pedo? What kind of fucking weirdo shit are you doing? That's fucking gross. But a woman does this and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, no. That came out and that's like, yo, that's fucking disgusting. So, whatever people call her, She's lucky it's not worse. And in whatever she's called, it was started by Ethan.
Grown men who have in large numbers ganged up against a single woman in an attempt to do her emotional and psychological and financial damage online.
How's that?
Telling me that it's just jokes, bro.
She's just all by herself.
Okay,
she's just all by herself.
Pretty savage and ruthless to me. And you guys were celebrating, not all of you, but you can find this on Twitter, on YouTube streams. People talking about it, laughing about it, clapping their hands.
That's not true.
After the manic behavior that he has repeatedly hashtagged my name with mental illness, sexual live. Shout out to Kim and the guys over there, telling me that it's just jokes, bro. It's just jokes. Okay, well, it seems pretty savage and ruthless to me. And you guys were celebrating, not all of you, but you can find this on Twitter, on YouTube streams. People talking about it, laughing about it, clapping their hands over the fact that these people have had their channel struck, potentially had their livelihoods put at risk, which is, not good. Now, Matt Barr has been a constant thorn in my side and celebrates
because you've always been lying about
stalking me. And is essentially an unhinged lunatic. When I recently traveled over to Lolcow Live, and shout out to Kim and the guys over there. He followed me over there. Whenever I go to a space, he follows me there. He causes me disruption. He wanted, in his words, his turn. I've repeatedly asked for no contact. I've repeatedly asked him to leave him alone. And I withheld even making head wound injuries because I felt sympathetic.
That's not true. You were making head wound comments the other day. Look, you came back into Comic Skate swinging. You came back into Comic Skate lying about me. And you had no proof about anything that you said. There was no cyber stalking, you fucking idiot. When you showed up, I was fucking streaming on Ethan's show. I was on the fucking show then. He was sending me the link. So when you came back to Comicsgate, where did you go? You came straight to where I was already. You came to where I was. And you started lying. And you've kept on lying. But you know what you do? You know how you fight lies? You fight lies with truth. And you are a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking mental patient, which is legit. I don't have any head wounds. That was some shit that PTP shared with Anna, and then Anna gave it to fucking Ethan, and now Ethan shares it with all the other dummies, including you. Right? But with you, you're like when John Longbox totally fucking squared you off. Oh, people calling me fucking mental patient. That's not fair. That's not fair. People calling me mental patient. Medical stuff is not right. Oh, but what about head wounds? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's okay. You're parroting Katie. Like, oh, that's all bullshit. But Matt Barr, it's okay though. Like, that's insane. So, like, you coming back into Comicsgate, into the places where I was, right? I was already on Dark Gifts when you showed up. I was already on Ethan's show when you showed up, talking your lies. And you fight lies with the truth. And I think you are. I think you are a sex pest with the whole nerdrotic, or not nerdrotic thing, but the whole nerd wonder thing. I think you also tried to like email Sheila aliens. I think you have a problem with your employees. I think you have a situation where you either like try to fuck them out of money or you try to fuck them. Right? Like you either like mess up the money situation, or you try to take away their credit as creative owners. The ownership. Co-creator. Like with Yuki, you were like, yeah, you're not going to be a co-creator on some of the stuff. That was kind of crazy. So it's just wild. Lidl's another one that it's just like every person that you worked with, there's an issue. So I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I will give it to the Kim Star thing. Like I saw him go over there and just fucking crash and burn. Somebody sent me a link. To crash and they were like, hey, do you know what Kim Star is? And I was like, no. And they were like, oh, watch Liam just get fucking housed by this girl. And Liam did. Like Liam just couldn't fucking hang on there and just got totally fucking stomped. And then people started like seeing like he like tried to delete all of his he tried to delete all of his videos right then. Like he tries to act like he doesn't talk shit, but there was fucking a moment where there was just dozens of videos on his channel where he's fucking spurging out about me, and I haven't deleted any of mine. But he goes on to Kimstar and just shits the bed and crashes out. And then and I thought it was funny, and I was like, "What the fuck is this Kimstar shit?" So, I thought, and I'm kind of getting like tired of Comicsgate, but Comicsgate is just so raw dog right now that they just weren't ready for they weren't ready for some of the jokes, and I think the jokes were like pretty light, but they like lost their minds, and I got banned, so that's kind of funny. I mean, in a way, like they're like, "Oh, Matt Barr, you lost an opportunity to what?" You know what I mean? Like fucking smash a hole in the wall of my house, or like rub myself with mustard. Like, I mean, I really didn't. And they're like, "Man, you were going to get paid." And it's like, is that really the money I want to make? And do you really know how much money I am making, as opposed to like, you know, to that, But I thought it was fucking epic, to be honest with you. Like, there was no, there wasn't a fucking. Let's be honest. That's the Matt Bar shit. Like, yo, let me go in there and then just fucking totally fucking just like kick the fucking pillars out from that shit. I don't think they've like recovered. People are still poopy pants over there at me. I think it was funny. So I don't know. And it was only like a couple of days, and I was like, oh damn. Oh well. And then I like watched the show. Somebody sent me some other clips, and yeah, it wouldn't have been a good fit anyways. Like, those people are crazy, and they're a bunch of like liberals
towards him for the way that he was being treated for I think it was like, I think if you time it, I think it was like 4.5 or 5 months, I think it was, before I made my first head wound joke. And this was after the manic behavior that he has. He has repeatedly hashtagged my name with mental illness, sexual predator, my business's name, my book's names.
I said I called you a sex pest.
He's constantly tried to embroil me in controversy and cause me disruption and harm.
Dude, it's not me that you do it. If I didn't exist, Liam Gray, you would still be getting fucking like in trouble. You would still be saying shit like you fucking wrote Slimed. You'd still be fucking like making up all your other little lies about shit, dude. Like, before I even showed up, you had fucking melted down and tried to kill yourself because of Ethan. You didn't even know who the fuck I was, and you were already trying to kill yourself in Comicsgate. So shut the fuck up with the unhinged comments, dude. It's out of hand. You make up lies. Everybody knows you do. They've literally moved the fucking Comicsgate Kings DM group to another room just to get away from you. You're like fucking in a room just like echoing. It's like a giant fucking room, banquet room, and you're the only one sitting in there. That's what the Comicsgate Kings is right now with you.
And he has multiple streams that are in excess of 2 or more hours, in which the entire content is just vitriolic abuse. It's not jokes.
Yes, it is. People fucking think my shit is funny. People think my shit is funny. So his shit is, it's no jokes, but if I say it, it's funny. And again, I've EFAP'd his shit in the past because it's fun to like fucking it's fun to fuck with this guy a little bit. It's because he like talks shit, so I talk shit back. It's getting boring because now he's like striking my channel. You know what I mean? Now that like I haven't really been like saying shit about him, he's striking my channel now.
See, if you look at the rules and laws of writing satire and writing comedy, if you actually understand humor, you'll understand that it's not being mean to someone that everyone else likes so that they can have chimpanzee clap sessions. It's
not really,
vitriol.
I don't know how this, like, your subjective view of what humor is. Again, you were trying to fucking project your authority, your false sense of authority on me with comedy. Like, what fucking, what, dude, I'm an American. I'll fucking joke about whatever I want, how I want. Maybe sometimes I'm not joking. Maybe I'm actually just talking shit about somebody who's accused me of criminal fraud. I don't think that's funny. I don't think somebody who goes around making up lies about me and talking shit about the work that I've done is fucking funny. Especially when they are some fucking fat fuck with 11,000 fucking subs. You have 11,000 subs. I don't know who's watching your shit, but I've got less than a fucking 1,000 people, and you're fucking coming at me crying about how I'm fucking doing jokes on my fucking channel, and you're taking money out of my pocket. So you have your fucking 10,000 subs while you're fucking striking my shit because you don't like my fucking jokes. Is that what it is? So Mike Miller makes you mad, and now I'm making you mad because I'm fucking giving you a run for the money. Every time you fucking try to do something with me, dude, you get a fucking checkmate. You try to pretend like you're drawing on a stream. It took fucking 2 seconds to realize that you were faking it. Checkmate. Everything you've done, dude, checkmate. Matt Ba, finish your comic book. I'm going to have Wonder Island out. I'm going to have Dino King out before you do. Checkmate. I got Rock and Roll Ninja out before you. It was a bigger book. It was more work than your shit. Your shit looked like somebody scribbled in it. My shit looks legit. And people know that. Like, no, I have dozens of reviews that are fantastic. The artwork is fucking mentioned repeatedly to be fantastic. Nobody's doing that with your shit, dude. People are like, what the fuck is this? Like, I guess, like, Ethan said it was good, so I bought it. I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, Abra, this other fucking dude recently with the potato head and glasses that you fucking started fighting over. Like, who's unhinged? Some guy was talking about the grammatical errors. Grammar errors in your fucking book, and you started screaming about how you were working on a fucking shoestring budget. The guy's going, yo, where's the commas? Oh, I'm on a shoestring budget. I can't afford commas. I can't afford how to spell border. Like, you're the fucking one unhinged, dude.
These attacks on creators are the very things that Comicsgate was created to stand against, and now it's being carried out by people who are within, or at least adjacent to the movement, who are looking to do harm because they have lost control of the spotlight and can't accept it. If I say this with 100% sincerity from my heart, if you think that I'm upset that people are making fun of me, I'm not. When I say, "Oh, that hurt my feelings," no, that it's a joke.
We're not even like. What the fuck is he saying?
If I say this with 100% sincerity from my heart, if you think that I'm upset that people are making fun of me, I'm not.
I don't think you're worried about the jokes that we're saying. I think you're worried about the real shit that we're saying and the stuff that you're having to listen to, the reality and the truths. You come up with these fucking lies, and we just come out with the truth. You know, like the truth that you don't really own the farm, you don't really own the house. You got a brother in fucking computer security. You got another brother that does shit with horses. You're the fucking black sheep retard of the family, and you're just fucking LARPing online. And this is just more LARPing. Like, oh, that was a persona. Well, this is a persona. You're the fucking fake ass dude. Everything about you is fake. And it sucks when you're constantly getting checkmate by somebody who realizes it and fucking calls you out on it. All I had to do was fucking not say that I was criminal fraud. Like that was some crazy shit. I didn't impersonate Vinny. You didn't stream with me. You don't have any receipts. Nobody will come forward and agree that you were on a stream with me at any time. You were in any back rooms explaining shit to me. We never fucking hung out. And I never put on a Vinny skin suit. I never fucking was involved in his campaign. And you have repeatedly told people that. And it's just, you have no proof, and that's just insane. You have no proof of it. Nobody will provide it. All the people, Red Gaze, Vinny, all those people, none of those people want anything to do with you, dude. And how easy would it be for them to just fucking like give you the fucking screenshot of me being Vinny because I apparently shared it one night. Please fucking go ahead. I would love to fucking have that thrown out there. But you've been back in the Comicscape for what, 3 years? And nobody's fucking shown you anything. Nobody's emailed you anything or provided anything. You're just a fucking liar. So that's really the main thing. You just continue lying, and I just keep talking about shit that you really did, and you just can't fucking deal with it. You say a lie, and then I say something that actually happened that you fucked up on. And then we wait a while and you think it's chill and you make up some more lies. And then you say something about my wife. And then now you're talking about head wounds after I called you a mental patient, which, you know, one of them is true. The other one isn't. Both of them are true for him. The guy's had an aneurysm. The guy's fucking brain is split and bled out. Maybe, probably not. He's been stabbed in the head. Maybe, probably not.
When I say, "Oh, that hurt my feelings," no, that
yeah,
we're
not worried about the jokes. You're worried about the real
care.
shit people are talking about.
Much past that. What I do care about is people striking down other people's channels, and
that's what you did to mine. That's what you're trying to do to me.
The worst thing in the world, while they themselves sell involved in it, support people.
Again, I don't know anything about that commando, the combo commando guy, and I didn't have anything to do with Edwin. Didn't have anything to do with Edwin. Nobody knew he had done it. He's the one later told us. Wasn't at the con, wasn't pushing anybody, didn't suggest anybody videotape anything. So it's just like
people who do it and then scream bullshit. And push back against me for exerting my rights. At no point was I contacted and there was any sort of request for me to use my artwork to cover my things. There was no professionalism involved. Commentary even.
Did you ask Kami Mark permission to EFAP his show? So you could see I've already gone back and have uploaded my shit. So you could see what was going on, what was being said about him. So while little boy Liam was watching Krishna Kid with these two other people, you know, one dude was just like making up shit. There was like some dude, Demon Vervac, who was like kicked out of CG UK a year ago, but was like aware of everything. And so of course Liam had him on there, and they were just like making up bullshit. And every time my name got mentioned, it was just more bullshit. So the commentary was just fucking correcting the record. You know what I mean? Like I hadn't watched the Krishna Kid stuff, so it was a fucking two in the bush for me. I was catching the fucking karma, the Krishna Kid shit. And I was catching Liam just like fucking spurging out every time my name got fucking mentioned, you know, just spins, you know, wheels spinning in directions of like how I fucked up this whole thing, and you know how I didn't get paid, and how I don't get paid for work because I try to use my artwork to ingratiate myself with people. Like there was definitely commentary.
And has sort of guidelines regarding the sort of transformation. It's not just automatically transformed by virtue of you actually streaming it. And anyone who understands this in any professional matter would understand just why we don't have YouTube on television or on film.
You know what's also funny?
Creators have a right to their property. They have a right to their work. Just because I put something on Twitter or...
You know what? Earlier today, this dude was just fucking streaming the U.S. Senate's hearing on UFOs. It's not even your country, bitch. I don't even know. Like, go get the president of fucking Australia to you know, go get Paul Hogan to fucking open up UFOs and let us watch that shit. But you're just taking the American shit and just streaming it in your shit. What are you talking about, dude? Talking about TOSs? What's that? You dunny brain.
Or on a live stream does not give you permission to show it or collect revenue from it in any manner. If you think otherwise, I'm sorry you feel that way. I know that the internet has conditioned you to do so, but you'll find that if I am approached respectfully and people say, hey, I'm going to be covering you on tomorrow night's show. Can I show off, you know, what's on your stream, or can I show off the artwork or everything you show?
Did you do this to Kami Mark? You're like, hey man, I'm gonna fucking stream your shit, and I'm just gonna like fucking talk shit about Billy Basco. I'm gonna talk shit and call Tommy Mark. I'm gonna call you and hey man, yeah. I don't know how that fucking email's gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna cover you. I'm gonna call you a bunch of names, and I'm gonna call the colorist a bunch of names. Anytime Matt Barr name gets mentioned, I'm gonna just start making up shit to his 11,000 subs. That's a problem right there. You know what I mean? When you have like 11,000 subs to like my less than 1,000, and you're trying to fucking strike me down for shit that you're saying about me, is pretty fucked up. And then you're trying to like stir it into a straw man. Really, the jokes are a straw man. Like the jokes are the fucking are the dessert. Like I'm here, giving you my critique on shit, and um, that's what I told YouTube when I did the counterclaim, was that my channel is basically criticism of comics, comicsgate adjacent people, and the indie comic scene and mainstream media. Like that's my shit. I critique it, right? So that's part of it. Maybe sometimes I'm drawing, whatever I want to do with this channel is what I want to do, but to have somebody try to strike me is fucking wild. So he's like talking about like asking for fucking an owl to be sent to him with an engraved invitation. It's wild. Oh yeah, the jokes, that's a straw man, right? He's trying to set up like a false target in the argument argument. He's trying to set up a false target in the argument that nobody's really talking about. Hey, look at this. Look at this. See this? Jokes. See this right here? Jokes. See these jokes? Yeah, I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about these jokes. Nobody's talking about the jokes. It's not about the jokes. It's about your lies and about you striking people.
Yes, you're welcome. But I will not do so for people who have actively maligned me and are looking to do damage, and who are actively celebrating the cancellation of other creators in the space. Plain and simple. That are all.
Which he can't show. He can't show any receipts of me celebrating anybody's fucking strikes.
Orchestrating nonsense. I didn't do this out of butthurt, and if you're telling me I need to have a sense of humor, you've got to remember you're talking to the same guy that just posted pictures of a giant orange koala in Game of Thrones armor. In Games Workshop armor. Ranting and raving like a mad king.
So now that's a joke. It's not really funny. That's it's crazy to be like, hey man, I'm just joking. Hey man, I struck your channel, had money out of your pocket, did some crazy shit in the night, some psycho shit, practically painted my face like the Crow, did some fucking Warhammer shit, and now I'm just letting you know that I was joking. What the fuck kind of unhinged shit is that? When is a fucking, so a strike is him joking around? A strike is him not joking? So he does the strike, and that's the main part of the joke, and then the fucking punchline is that he does some Warhammer shit. Do I need a fucking head wound to understand what this guy's doing? Like, just finish your fucking book, dude. Just finish fucking Wonder Island. Stop being a fucking weirdo about a woman who like forced you to pay her online and made your wife cry, and just fucking finish your book and stop lying about people.
And then did 2 takes of a Unicron lob. I'm not taking this all that seriously. These people are terrible people filled with hatred. Now Chris says that he doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you struck my shit. It's not these people. Like it's not the Mike S. Miller and Matt Barr channel. It's not the Edwin and Matt Barr channel. He's fucking insane. The way he lumps everybody together, and then lashes out. He is a fucking nut job.
Hate me. I find it really difficult to believe
I
that
don't
that's
know
true,
if
but
I
I'm going to
hate
give
you.
him the
I
benefit of the
fucking
doubt.
just like you're
You know, I
fucking
don't think that
crazy,
you can
dude.
be on a stream labeling someone, you know, a sexual predator or be as vitriolic or as hostile as he has been towards me without some.
Because you lie about me, dude. You're like shocked. You're calling me and saying that I've committed criminal fraud, and you're like fucking shocked that I'm not reacting to that. You say it on Ethan's show. You say it in front of 2,000 people. You tweet it out to all your fucking people. Then you have a channel with 11,000 fucking viewers, and you talk that shit. You're not gonna think that I'm not gonna react to somebody lying in this open space, this indie space where our reputation is everything. Like, really, that's what it is. Our reputation is everything. Like, what books, what shit have I gotten late on? I mean, understandably, yeah, Rock and Roll Ninja. But unlike other people, like, I'm not canceled and I don't pretend to be canceled. Like, I have a fucking real job. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Rock and Roll Ninja was late. I worked on 2 Super Bowls and I got a fucking Emmy nomination. So, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm making it up to people with Rock and Roll Ninja 2. But like I said, you know, everything else, nobody's ever had a problem with my delivery times, how I've worked. People get sketches, they get fucking pencils, they get the inks, they get access to everything. Then they pay me, they get full access to the Dropbox, no questions asked. You know, so you want to talk about reputations in this industry? It's everything, and then you're fucking lying about me impersonating people, and you're lying about me fucking with people's Indiegogo campaigns and their Kickstarter campaigns. That's a fucking no-no. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to do that? You're just some fucking ginger asshole who's like making fake manga and you're like doing it wrong. But you're gonna come at me with lies so that you can get some clout. It's fucking crazy, dude. You're out of hand.
Some level of hatred or resentment for no reason.
No reason.
But consider this moderation.
It's wild.
I'm sorry if you don't like it, but at what point can you do anything else? Right now, there are hundreds of streams about me that are full of defamatory nonsense, fabricated bullshit, attempts to cause damage to me, attempt to create legal
What's
issues.
that got to do with me? I'm always talking
embattle me
about
with
the
other
shit
people
you
who I have
lie
no reason
about.
to be embattled with, attempts to gaslight, manipulate me. And I'm not going to sit there and watch the same people do this, then turn around and then strike other people because they are finally realizing that their hatred is a force of impotence.
It's them. See, it starts to get real vague with him.
Unparalleled, you know, just fucking failure.
You just see it, like, he just mentally goes into this room of fucking red strings everywhere.
Going on 7 years, and I have a right
We're
to
all
protect what's mine.
connected.
I get up here, I do a performance, I spend an hour or 2 out of my day, you know, and I hear the arguments. I hear people say, "Hey, Liam, you were EFAPing Tommy Mark, right?" Yes, I was.
So
Tommy
lying
Mark
about people
is someone
is a
that I go way back in the community with. I do not.
Calling Irene fucking dead egg Irene, that's a performance. Screaming about Tommy Mark is a performance. Lying about Billy Basco is a performance. Like, Billy showed the fucking emails, dude. That's what's like, wow, that's another lie. Jeez Louise, like, you're like making up this narrative about you and Billy, and then he just shows the emails, and he's like, no, that's not true. Here's the email. This is the emails from Liam, and they just totally fucking debunk everything that Liam says. But that's all supposed to be some sort of fucking like persona of his. That's some mental shit, dude.
EFAP him every single day. I do not restream his content every single day. I do not do that. He had a topical thing that I wanted to understand. I wanted to know what was going on with it, and I was doing a performance. I was not sitting there endlessly deriding him. I was trying to get laughs. I was trying to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Was I not trying to get laughs?
Something that was newsworthy. It's not me pointing at a spider. It's not me hanging out with a cow. It's not me talking about the work I.
It's like, so, you know, so what? So your channel is comedy, and my channel is not. My channel is criticism and critique. Cope. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm Comedy Central, and you're fucking Fox News, and so I'm gonna fucking strike you. Like, you fucking be I mean, he's not Comedy Central and I'm not Fox News, but that's literally like what he's like trying to fucking, that's the argument that he's trying to make. Like, why it's okay for him to do what he just demanded other people to do of him. Like, oh no, let me explain why I'm able to do all this shit. Because I'm being a not real person. I'm not being a real person when I'm on a stream. I'm being fake. I think that just trips him out because I'm real as fuck. Like, I'm on Front Street with all this stuff. Like, if you come and hang out and have a beer with me, you're gonna hear the same fucking shit and hear the same voice from me. It's not like, oh hey, I'm somebody different. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like take off some fucking stupid shades or some stupid ass fucking tracksuit and a fucking hat. Like, that's not gonna happen.
I did today, or something trivial like that has been endlessly evapped by these mentally deranged lunatics. It was something that was very specifically topical, and it was promoting his reverse fund campaign. So I reached out to a number of people in comments.
Didn't have anything to
do come on and try and find out what was happening.
Nothing to do with you.
Fair and unbiased reaction about what was going on. I tried to make it newsworthy and topical. The stream that was an
biased, dude. You were tripping the fuck out every time Sambo Gogo was mentioning my name. You were tripping the fuck out, dude.
Matt Barr could have EFAP'd that original stream. He could have covered the matter himself, instead his fixation on me meant that
I was getting, like I said, I was catching two birds with one stone. I was catching the fucking Krishna kid shit, and I was watching you fucking have a mental breakdown, which I thought was funnier.
That was his only incentive or interest in talking about.
Watching Billy Basco try to do my fucking Kami Mark impersonation wasn't that funny. Watching you was more entertaining.
About that. Cool. He had no other interest in covering it. It was an attempt to once again malign me as well.
I didn't even know about it. I had just heard about it. Eagle Scout Honor. I had just heard about it. I was like, what? And then Liam is fucking EFAPing it. I was like, sounds like content. That sounds like fun.
In the title of the video.
And I think so. This is the way it works. Can't do anything about
we strike no one, or Liam strikes everyone. What's it going to be? It's going to hurt me. How? In what way could I be more hurt? I've got people pretending to be Hitler showing up, talking shit to me in German.
That's not me.
I've got Chris Stanley and other people screaming abuse at me, though he seems to have come around to his senses, thankfully. I have people constantly badgering me about a book, lying about its release. I've been likened to a pedophile repeatedly. I
joke about the Wonder Island shit being late as fuck, but I didn't back it. I don't give a fuck. But it's funny when you were screaming about my book that you didn't back. That was one of the things. It was like, you're screaming about my book being done, and then I get it finished, and then you shut the fuck up about it. Well, you know what? Now I could talk about your book. When you're streaming, which I have it EFAP'd. You've deleted your streams, but I EFAP'd them, and I recorded some of those. Remember that? So I didn't get rid of mine. So there's moments, the lamb chop challenge where where you're demanding that Rock and Roll Ninja get released. First you thought it was 50 pages, then you found out that it was 100, and you were like, oh shit. And then it got released before Wonder Island and before Dino King. So where's, if you who haven't spent any money can talk shit about my book, then clearly I have that open, right? I could be like, well, all right, well, where the fuck is your Wonder Island book? Who the fuck are you? And that's where a lot of it comes from. You know what I mean? It would just trip into one other thing. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, well, he checkmated me on this. Okay, well, let me talk shit about Rock and Roll Ninja. Oh, okay, fuck. He checkmated me here. Well, let me talk about, well, you're not a real creator on Rock and Roll Ninja. Okay, well, let me checkmate you with a fucking, an image of inside the book where it says I'm a co-creator, and where I'm a legal co-creator of Rock and Roll Ninja. Like, that shit's mine. Like, I have IP control of it. Along with fucking Chuck, along with fucking Richard. We all agree on shit. Right. So then it was like, okay, well, then he shut the fuck up about that. That's another checkmate. Then he tried to come back with, see, it was like he couldn't do anything about the first thing, right? He couldn't prove that I had committed criminal fraud with the Indiegogo. He couldn't prove that I was impersonating Vinny. So then he just started attacking other shit, which every time he tried to attack something, he got checkmated and looked like a fucking idiot. And it's just like kind of, snowballed into this thing. And where, the guy that once pushed him to near fucking suicide is helping him and assisting him. Because I got to admit, like, the guilt that Ethan has, if he has guilt, I don't even know if that fucker has emotions. If he has any sense of guilt that he pushed Liam to near suicide, I understand why he's helping Liam. I understand. But then he's like, oh, you needed Dixon and you needed Richard to do a book. And it's like, all right, well then let's fucking do a lamb chop challenge. Let's just do it. Like, you do a whole book and I'll do a whole book. Inking, lettering, all of it. Let's see who can get it out first and who has the most sales. And then it's fucking checkmate. Oh, comic books are collaborative. Oh, they're collaborative now. Gotcha. You were just joking. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Checkmate. Gotcha. Oh, you're just joking. So now this is again. He got checkmated over his stupid shit. And now he's like, oh, I'm just joking. It's a persona online. It's like,
been harangued and harassed. I've had stalkers show up at my house. I've had endless wellness check calls in. I've had strikes against my own channel.
Wasn't me.
Two, actually, that I've showed off that was not covered in any way or any regard after people said that I was lying about the channel strikes issued against me. In fact, the people that are now crying about the channel strikes are the same people that celebrated Jagdeep Singh for striking my channel and did not cover it in any real way other than to try and paint it as some form of dishonesty. So rules for thee, not for me, seems to be the currency of the land. If that's the case, why should I not strike every single person?
Who the fuck is Jack Ding Singh? See, what a fucking nut job. Like, he's so unhinged and spiraling and spinning around that he's just attacking everybody. There's no fucking there's no king that's willing to step out and fucking say anything about this kid. He's just fucking spiraling the fuck out.
Person who's defamed me, just like Edwin Boyette says. And let's see how many videos I can find where people are defaming me and spreading false.
Well, you're out there a lot lying. You do a lot of lies. You do a lot of lying. You do a lot of weird shit. Edwin, not so much. Edwin just fucking posts numbers. He's not a creator. He's just an observer posting fucking spreadsheets on who's selling what, and people are losing their fucking minds.
Me. I bet you that there's a lot. I bet you I could buy a couple of channel memberships and get a whole bunch of videos that are going to really fall into that category. And I can just wipe all of the slums away in one big go.
Whoa.
So what are the rules of engagement? What are they going to be?
Rules of engagement? What are you talking about,
As dude? One adult to another or group?
Wait a minute.
How are we going to do this going forward? Are you going to behave yourselves?
Fuck you.
Are we going to stop striking people? Are we going to stop going to people who...
Are you striking people? You're the one who's striking random people for dumb shit.
Whose only crime is being friends with someone you don't like and illustrating a firearm. They drew a gun in the page of their comic book.
Neither did he. That's fucking not your fucking channel to fucking start striking out on people.
Katie.
Is fucking is Comicsgate Commando? Is he cool with you like striking people's fucking channels in his name? Like, once he finds out that it's like AI that fucking figured out that he had been struck, are you gonna fucking say something to Liam about like how he's picked up your banner and he's gonna start fucking just striking people like me? I didn't have anything to do with your fucking shit.
We're gonna do that and then laugh about it. Are we going to incense guys like Dan Fraga to approach Shane Davis and other innocent people at conventions and
had nothing to do with you
and act like
had nothing to do with me,
Magnum pieces of shit until something escalates to the point where someone does get hurt? Or are we going to go, okay, we've stepped over a few lines, it's time that we
person get hurt? This is the dude who's always threatening to fight people. Wanted to fight JDA, wanted to fight Nasser, wanted to fight Finantra. Like, literally, this guy wanted to do fist fights.
Step back and reconsider rules of engagement. Because at any point, it is fully within my legal right to completely remove every single channel that has ever spoken out with any of the lies or maliciousness that has smeared me. And every single one of you that are involved with this have been actively involved in it. You're not doing stand-ups.
Dude, this is so fucking like this, like weird ass fucking. You know, this is like a night letter to fucking to the community. This is anti-Comicsgate right here. You see this face right here? This is control. This is somebody who's trying to control the fucking indie scene. This is somebody who's trying to like generate a narrative, you know, where he's on top. He's helping everybody based off of nothing. And now it's like he's not quite getting what he wants. He's not back where he is. So now he's going to start threatening everybody that he believes is under him. So the kings are ignoring him. So he's going to start like doing these like crazy, wild fucking threats. Look at this guy, dude. Unhinged. If anybody is anti-Comicsgate, this is the guy. This guy is pure fucking Comicsgate trademark. Totally Ethan trademark right here. Talks about fucking wanting to be free and letting them let people do what they want, and then he's just fucking threatening everybody who's ever said anything about him. Like, dude, fucking go for it. Like, what kind of crash out is this, as the kids say? I haven't watched this. This is buck wild.
Sets. You're not making performative art. You are creating derogatory derision. You are being combative. You are censoring. You are attempting to malign people against me. You're attempting to do harm to my business. You're promoting things that are falsehoods and lies. You're practicing Marxist SJW smear tactics. And frankly,
what you got to show examples of all that. Probably should show examples of all that. Again, I'm like, he like does dumb shit. I call him out, checkmate, and he fucking cries and runs off. And then just like adds me to the list, then listens to my streams and like, you know, never done any fucking storyboards. Nobody's ever heard of him doing storyboards until he started listening to me. Then suddenly he's doing storyboards. He's never done any rock and roll posters. Suddenly he used to do rock and roll posters. It's fucking, this dude's fucking weird.
You probably should not have been allowed a voice in the first place with how you've been conducting yourself for the last several years.
Do you hear this?
When I saw people doing celebration laps over, you know, Katie's strike, I thought, wow, you know,
yeah, this is like he's like streaming a night letter. This is like a night stream.
So I will take the heat, and I cannot be hurt. I cannot be hurt. You can't hurt me anymore. You've called me everything from a rapist to a pedophile. You've alluded that I had inappropriate behavior with children in Scouts. You have made dozens upon.
Wait, I never called you a rapist, and I never called you a pedophile. Those are two lies. Because you're like adding like multiple things in one thing. You're the one who said you had inappropriate behavior with fucking kids. You're the one. You said on Dark Gift stream, you started crying because the people, the adults, and the Scouts in Australia got together and kicked you out as a leader for inappropriate behavior. And you were crying. That happened. That's not me making up shit. And you're upset about it. So checkmate. Again, just fucking walk away from the table. Like, stop fucking with me. Because the shit you say, like, I've never, it's wild, dude. You have no receipts. And then whenever you actually try to come at me with something, you just get fucking bodied.
On dozens of videos for the crime of saying, I don't want to associate with this person. And now you see why I don't want to associate with them. They should recognize that and step away.
I don't want to associate with you, dude.
About being a professional, and people trying to enforce conduct on me.
You're fucking crazy.
They should realize that if you are not civil and respectful to me, I will not be civil and respectful to you. And I am under no obligation to be. I am my own boss. I can't be fired. I can't be controlled.
Okay.
But if you treat me with kindness, I will treat you with kindness. If you stop conducting yourself like a rabid fucking lunatic, I will not engage with you as if you were a rabid lunatic.
Fuck you, dude.
If you do not strike channels, I will not strike your channels.
Which channels did I strike? I struck Katie Dids because she stole an hour of my content. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Stop lying about me. Stop telling people I committed criminal fraud. Stop telling people I fucking impersonated Vinny. Shut the fuck up, dude. Stop with your fucking lies about everything. Stop lying about what fucking happened with Yuki and the fucking payment. Stop with all your fucking shit. Just stop lying. Like, I'm sure me and Vaughn would probably do a fucking the fucking hand thing from fucking Predator right now because we're both just like, shut the fuck up with your lies. I'm sure Anna would be like coming over here and be like, I fucking hate you, Matt Barb, but yeah, you're right with fucking Liam. Like, you fucking bring, like, everybody knows that you're a fucking insane liar, dude. So maybe just stop with the lies and people won't be calling you out for your shit.
Celebrate the strikes of other people's channels. I will
Never
not strike
did.
your channels. These are the rules of engagement. There
Fuck
is no
your
other
rules of
civil
engagement,
discourse.
dude.
This is the nuclear option. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't
This is
particularly want to
insane.
do
These
it.
like fucking ultimatums, dude. These ultimatums are so fucking bizarre, man. Grown men doing these weird ultimatums for other people's businesses after he's already like fucked with my money a little bit. It's like, dude, fuck you. Fucking do your nuke, dude. Fucking don't promise me a good time, dude. Do your fucking worst. I don't give a fuck. This is wild that you're even like trying, look like trying to be serious. Like, okay, I'm serious now. Like I was joking before. I was Joker Matt, I was Joker Liam earlier, and now I'm serious Matt Barr now, or serious fucking Liam Gray now. I'm never serious Matt Barr up here in my room. Just FYI, I'm never serious up here. Well, I think during clobbering time, I get pretty serious. That's some serious business. Start talking about comic books, that's some serious business. Art, some serious business. But this stuff, this isn't serious. But to be fair, his lies are serious business. Like again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm like a dad. Dads repeat themselves, but your reputation is everything. And I may have a reputation for being a little hot. When you come at me, but maybe just don't come at me fucking weird. Don't have a negative approach. It's that simple. If you ask for work, you get it as quick as I can get it to you. Like work wise and professional wise, there's no fucking issues. And anybody who says that they have issues are lying. I'm looking at you, Salty. That fucking dude. Gave me more money, was like, awesome, awesome, awesome. This is great. Sent me the colored images. They were fucking awesome. I'm like, yeah, that one looks cool. Blah, 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 blah. Everything is great. And then it's like he comes on my stream, Wiggles hurts his feelings, and he fucking just flips, dude, and starts sending Ethan super chats about how like my fucking cover was unusable and shit. And it was like, what the fuck? So when you're going around, Liam, telling people that I was impersonating and fucking with somebody's crowdfunding, that's a big deal. And you're a fucking idiot for not thinking that it's not. It is, and you're not addressing it. You just try to like straw man and bring up other shit.
But it's fully within my legal right to do so, which means, for those of you who haven't managed to cotton onto it quite yet, that there have been crimes committed against me on numerous levels.
Not by me.
And no attempt at repentance. No attempt to reconcile. There is one person in your entire camp that has conducted themselves with the integrity of a man. There's one person that has kept their word, said, hey, truce, and has kept it. I find...
Dude, this is bullshit. This, like, there's only one man. And, this fucking bitch was in the war campaign Discord. He was in there with me, and I try to be fucking cool with him and try to be friendly with him multiple fucking times. Multiple times. And this fucking dude always was fucking giving me shit. And fucking multiple people in that fucking Discord saw what he was doing, saw that he had fucking been lying about it. Like he was literally lying to people who could easily have just scrolled up in the conversation and saw what was going on. That's why he fucking like got bounced from the work campaign, because they were just watching him fucking lying in real time with somebody who actually wasn't lying about anything. Me. That's why I have no problem with war campaign, and I enjoy hanging out with those guys. They're fucking awesome because they're all legit, and I don't fucking lie, and they know it. And you can't keep your shit together, your story together. You can't keep anything together. And now you're like threatening people with strikes. You're like, don't strike people, but now we're gonna start striking people. I've been legal. I have crimes against me. Like what? Who are you? Like again, the lumping of everybody. When he lumps everybody together and there's no names, it's just like Ethan's being weird or Liam is being weird. But once he like starts putting names to this shit, it just fucking starts to break apart. And it's always like either me or fucking Mike Miller or fucking Yellow Flash.
The entire space that these anti-comics skaters to be occupying to be nonsense,
You're the anti-comics skater, dude.
Whose conduct doesn't even approach hers.
You're like trying to cancel me. You're trying to get rid of me because you don't like what I'm saying. How does that work? How's that not anti-comic skate? You're like coming in and you're trying to get rid of somebody else, another creator, because you don't like their critique of your critique. Actually, I'm not even critiquing. I was just like correcting the fucking correcting the record as you were watching it, as we were watching both of them.
These are people who it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. So
it is. You are fucking ludicrous, dude.
Run and hide all of your videos where you're attacking me.
Fuck
or
off.
I will strike them.
Nope.
Or apologize.
Fuck you.
Cease doing it. Do a short stream where you
Get
go,
fucked.
We condone striking channels, and that is a tactic.
Of course. Unless, no, you know what? I don't know what this fucking, like, I never agreed to this, like, I don't strike channel shit. If you steal a fucking hour of my show, I'm going to fucking strike your shit. Like, that's just fucking crazy. Like, if you come to me and you're like, hey, man, can I do it? Like, Elsa came to me and was like, can I get a 10-minute clip? Sure. If somebody EFAPs my fucking shit, that's just how it is. But, like, if you just, like, take my shit and just upload more than an hour, I'm going to strike you. And I asked her. That's the fucking crazy thing, dude. Like, I asked her politely not to do it. It's like you think that I didn't, right? So it's like, nope. Yeah, I mean, I'm unapologetic. This whole like, I'm not going to strike streams, but like, you got to be realistic, and he's not. So now he's going to go fucking hard.
Bar a million times to me. I will just continue to do it. So go, it's done. If this is done, Matt can take a timeout for 1 week. When he comes back, I expect no further videos accusing me of sexual misconduct. It would be wise of him to remove the videos that he has accusing me of sex crimes.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to be a tough one for you to find where I've accused you of fucking sex crimes, you stupid ass dunny brain. Never accused you of sex crimes. Again, another lie. Another fucking lie. You fucking retard. Please find out that I've accused you of sex crimes. Please.
Not, then Matt will lose his voice. And then anyone who platforms Matt Barr will lose their voice for ban evasion, for platforming someone who is using ban evasion. I will spread this like across the entire space.
Dude, this is toxic as fuck. Dude, and you know what? If I wasn't here, it would still be fucking weird. This guy is just spurging and spiraling the fuck out because there's no fucking buddy there to fucking talk to him. It's really fucked up.
If I am kicked off Kings, if I am punished, if I am hated, I will do so anyway.
Dude,
because this conduct.
You never show up to Kings because they're drawing. You can't fucking draw. Kings is all about people drawing. Like that's a way of Ethan, honestly, of pushing you out of the show. You can't go on Comicsgate Kings right now because they're always drawing. And you can't fucking draw on channel on camera. It's fucking like kind of like sweet. It's a sweet little deal where it's like, oh shit, they're drawing. Yeah, I bet you Liam won't go on. Oh, he has the link. He's always got the link, but he never shows up when they're drawing shit. This fucking guy is out of his hand, out of his mind.
Consider this hard moderation. This is not the product of my feelings being hurt and me not being able to take jokes.
It's not.
This is not the product of like me being a dickhead or wanting attention. This is me.
Oh my god, what do you think, chat? Are you fucking? Is this guy fucking for real? Yo, what's the deal, dog? What's up, Pan? You see this shit? Now, am I wrong, Pan? Was I not fucking super cool with him in that fucking Discord? And he was just Not fucking down with it, man. Just kept on being a fucker. Ouch. Well, yeah, we saw that too, dude. Like, what? 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 That's what she's all about. Ooh, brother. Ew, brother. Ew.
Me being tired of the hypocrisy and the bullshit and the elaborate
You're the
chaos,
one with the
two-faced
hypocrisy.
nonsense.
There's no
and,
fucking
hypocrisy
elaborate
that
fucking
essentially comes at
chaos.
us at a daily basis. Anyone who wants to be a part of that side of things has aligned themselves
What
with
we're
social.
actually learning, what we're actually learning from the debriefing of the turnaround, Richard Embry, who's still earning his fucking loyalty on our side by spilling the beans, has talked extensively about multiple DM groups and multiple people organizing and planning fucking ops, as well as Jim. Jim came on to the stream, the one that Liam tried to get rid of. Jim came on, apologized, then started explaining how there was gay ops going on and how people were planning shit. So of course, who pops up? Liam. So this is fucking SJW shit right here. First, he's trying to fucking cancel people and then deny that he is. Then he's saying that he's going to nuke them. Then he's going to nuke anybody that's with him. And now he's serious. Like, I can't even wrap my head around this.
Justice. They use the tools of social justice. They use the tools of terror. They are not following the terms of service of the platform. They are actively looking to do harm. They are doxers. They are stalkers. They turn their cheek when other people do the very thing, and celebrate
nothing to do with
when
me. I didn't dox him.
Have their livelihoods potentially, compromised, and there's no acceptable reason for that. And there's also no one left that can control me. There's no Micah Curtis to whisper in my ear.
But you're trying to control me and my non-jokes?
Because I've decided I'm going to do this.
You want people to follow this
healthy,
shit? Fuck
I'm
you,
well
dude.
to do. I have nothing to lose. And you'll notice that my content is not hundreds upon hundreds of hours of going over these people and shit.
Yeah, because you fucking deleted them. You've privatized them, you bitch.
Talking them.
Fucking
you'll notice
another
that
lie.
I keep to myself. I do my stuff. I pop over where I can. I try and make funny content. I try and make jokes. I try and weather things in a way that is enjoyable and entertaining and memorable.
That doesn't have anything to do with how I handle my fucking channel and how I react to people who lie about me. If you fucking lie about me, I'm going to react to you, especially in a circle of that's so small as Comicsgate. You start lying about me in Comicsgate, I have to reply. It's all about fucking reputation. It's all about somebody's reputation. I mean, even at a Comicsgate, if it's in the indie comic book scene, you get books, your books aren't printed correctly, and you tend to have a problem either paying your artist or you try to have sexual relationships with people, and you tell them shit like you have lots of money and you're good at sex. Like, those were all proven. So checkmate. Do I call you a sexual predator? No, I think you're a sex pest, because that was some sex pest shit. When you did that, and then when you contacted Sheila Aliens about, hey, people are talking about us being like, that's just fucking creepy. That's some sex pest shit. I don't think you ever did any crimes. I don't know anything about fucking puppies or your grandmother or any of that shit, and I've never commented on it.
Absolutely ridiculous. It's unhealthy. It's stupid, and
I'd love for him to stop, man.
From
love for him to just be like, yo, man. Yeah, I don't have any proof of anything that I'm saying, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it and lying. I don't know what I want from this dude. I just want him to get fucked.
I don't want to see,
especially with this threats,
get the people planning to strike channels and taking. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do. I don't.
Oh,
want to
really?
See that, please.
Wait a minute. So he's seen screenshots of people planning gay ops. Show those. Show those, or go fuck yourself. Show them, or go fuck yourself. Show your receipts, or go fuck yourself. Fuck your threats.
I don't want to see that.
Fuck all your shit.
Accepted.
Fuck your
that's
stupid.
About all I'm say about it. I'm actually going to go get back.
Fuck your cultural appropriationist approach to making fucking comics. Like, who the fuck are you? You're just some ginger making stupid fucking manga. It's like you're fucking nobody, dude. And you're trying to threaten me with a nuke. I'm an American, dude. You can go fuck yourself. Fuck whatever authority you think you have over me. Fuck everything about you, your book, how you raise your fucking family, everything. You're fucking out of your mind, dude.
To work. My wife's
You're literally, you're a fucking mental patient.
Games, and we're going to watch the last season of that while I do a bit of tippy-tappy writing. But yeah, the power is ultimately in your hands. You can be responsible professionals within this space, like you're telling me to do.
You can.
And behave yourselves.
Motherfucker.
You can think, hey, we're going to do a little bit better. Maybe we're being a bit hard on things, you know. Chris Stanley says, hey, I don't hate you. Well, your conduct shows otherwise. Your words are one thing. Your conduct is something else. Screaming abuse at me for multiple days on end is not how you get a professional response from me. Refusing to give me the means to return your refund to you, and then complaining that I was holding out on you when that's dishonest. I deserve an apology for that. I've said from the beginning, anyone who
asking for
requests
apologies,
a refund,
just
for
like
Wonder
demanding,
Island,
has all these
books,
ultimatums.
Wonder Island and Total Conquest right now. That's nearly done. That'll be off to the printer probably very soon and shipped straight away. You know, those people, you know,
he's going on. I thought he said he was going to go watch Game of Thrones with his
Wonder Island. You can just reach out to me with an email and say, I'd like this is my backer number. I'd like a refund. You will be issued it to you. I will require your bank information. The money for that is in my business account, contrary to what these people have claimed.
Oh, so if you want your money back, you got to give them your bank account.
Again, falsely, you know, claimed. This is not in my personal account. I have not spent that money on personal expenses. The money is in my business account, and I will send it from my business account to your account via bank transfer if you request a refund.
What, are you gonna teach me how to run a business like you did with Yuki when you sent her money? You like tried to avoid the fucking tax paying?
I believe you're entitled to that, and I will do my best to honor that. But you know, these people that are like trying to tell me I need to act a certain way, I don't. I'm my own boss. I can act however I want. I can be silly. I can be stupid. I'm free.
Nobody's talking about how you're acting, dude. It's about the lies that you're saying.
For those people who do business with me, I'm grateful. I also think that we should not be obstructing people in this space. You know, we should not be unfair.
You're taking money from me, dude. You decided that you don't like how I run my channel while you're fucking declaring yourself your own boss, and then you're trying to take money out of my pocket, dude. You're fucking crazy. Like, who the fuck are you in Comicsgate at all to do that? You're a fucking growth off of Ethan. He brought you up the first time, and then he brought you up the second time. You just fucking
I've been off base
growth off his ass.
I apologize for it, and I've tried to conduct myself respectfully where I'm given respect. But people need to accept the comment.
No respect you gave. You came into Comicsgate fucking swinging. Fucking pissed off at Camel Moon, pissed off at Irene, pissed off at me. No professionalism, dude. Just fucking, just spurging the fuck out from the get-go.
Comicsgate is here. I am in Comicsgate. I'm a Comicsgate king. I'm going to do my best to make Comicsgate as good as I can and bring my books out to the best of my ability. I welcome people in the chat, but I will not tolerate bullies. I won't, and I don't have to. You guys,
what is he doing right now? What are you trying to pull right now? What are you trying to do? You're trying to bully. You're trying to push your way around. You're trying to flex. It's not working, dude. You're a fucking joke.
You get pushed back. Don't cry like a victim. Don't cry like a victim. You know?
Now he's serious, guys. There you go. That's it.
I'm in. This will be ugly. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll go through the chat real quick. And it doesn't need to be. They have the power to not do this. They have the power for this to be. All they have to do is go, okay, all right, we stepped over the line. We got carried away. We stepped over the line, and actually go back to making jokes. So
he struck me because I showed a picture of Godzilla. That was crossing the line for him. That's what the strike was, that he struck me. It's because I showed not has anything to do with any of the other shit, because he can't. He has no power. So he's like, oh, you showed a drawing of mine. I can go ahead and do that. So he's just a fucking being a little bitch, and then like puffing his chest out, declaring it a fucking win, and then looking for like some more love with the
go back to making fun stuff, having a positive mindset, not celebrating taking people down, not bringing things into real life.
Didn't do
not
that.
Celebrating the people who do bring these things into real life and cause disruption and harm to other people. Not constantly
Dude was
people
destructing
of
shit
gaslighting
before I
their
showed up.
audiences into a state of manic fucking lunacy where no one has a clear concept of who anyone is or anything is.
You talking about Ethan?
Again, I'll say I dressed up like a big Galactus and talked like Unicron. And then a whole bunch of people screamed at me for like 24 hours and said I couldn't take a joke.
See, shift your eyes around and try to pretend like you don't know what the fuck you did. You struck my channel and then put on a weird fucking record. And then now you're saying it's a different persona and it was just a joke, even though you took money out of my fucking pocket and struck my shit. I don't think that's funny, dude. You want to talk about how I'm shit's not funny? That's not funny. You being a bitch is not funny to me. Well, I take that back. You being a bitch is funny, but you taking my fucking...
While I'm literally lopping as a giant fucking space robot planet.
My $50, man. You took my $50.
Shit talking me. It's ridiculous. The insanity of it, that anyone taking a step back and looking from the outside would realize the joke of it. They're saying I have no sense of humor. They're so far in that they don't realize.
Again, it's not about sense of humor.
They're saying you can't take a joke. They don't even realize what humor is, But
nobody's calling out sense of humor.
Now, as said by Koala King, I either destroy the Frankenstein, I'll go up to the Arctic and I'll destroy the Frankenstein, everything that I made, and I'll say it.
What does that mean?
Gifts channel, and I will remove that. I will go to Raptors channel, and I will remove that. I'll remove Why? Channel. I'll remove Risey's channel. I'll remove every single platform, Vanatra, all of them, all of you. Anyone involved in this, anyone that has shit talked me, maligned me, or celebrated the striking of anyone else will be taken out. And if you get taken out and then you start gathering up together somewhere else, I'll strike you there too. Issuing a strike is something that I can copy and paste. It takes me all about 15 seconds to do. It takes you months to rebuild your channel. So
do it. Yeah, people want to see you do that instead of fucking Wonder Island, right?
I will not lose my backers or my subscribers. I will not make less.
11K.
I will not.
Of course, you won't lose them because you bought them.
Any kind of consequences. Because I'm not out here spreading lies.
Yes, you are.
I'm not out here issuing false strikes.
Everything you've said today, you haven't been able to fucking prove at all. Fucking criminal fraud about me, the fucking impersonation with Vinny, you couldn't prove any of that. You can't prove any of the fucking secret DM strikes that we were planning. You can't prove any of that. You say you have that. You can't prove it. You say you have Mike S. Miller has some tweets. Suddenly they fucking disappear. Everything that you have, everything you're saying, you have literally no backup at all. None.
Strikes. I'm not out here breaking terms of service.
Yes,
I'm not out here to actually hurt anyone.
You are breaking terms of service.
What I want is literally what's being screamed at me. A little bit more professional behavior. Conduct yourself respectfully. Be an adult.
Get fucked. You're fucking crazy. Like, what are you talking? Be professional, act like an adult. You're like putting on these pantomimes and these like fucking skits apparently in the middle of the night, and I'm supposed to suddenly take you seriously. Like, you're a fucking mental patient, dude. Like, you need to like give me a fucking schedule of your medications that you're on so that I know when you're fucking joking and when you're not. So when you're glaring at me and doing weird shit in the middle of the night, I know you're on your meds and you're just joking.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Moving on. Hi, Comicsgate. Hello. I had war campaigners white knighting over a troll that crossed the line this week. The hypocrisy from these people is hilarious. Exactly. It is absolutely ludicrous and ridiculous.
What white knighting?
War campaign used to be about honor, accountability,
and integrity. It is. War campaign has proven repeatedly that they have the receipts for everything that they've said, including shit with you, Liam. You were fucking there, Liam, until they called you out. You had no integrity, no fucking backbone in that Discord, and you got fucking removed. So suddenly they're the bad guys because they wouldn't fucking eat your bullshit. People who were like, yeah, I do like Liam, but holy fuck. He has gone off the deep end.
And loyalty, and I've seen nothing but bullshit. You know, I think there's 3 people in the entire thing.
Plus, he's upset with War Campaign because War Campaign is calling out all the bullshit that's going on in Comicsgate right now. Liam has got that crown on. Ethan's fucking using it like a leash, right? And so if any of the other kings that have the recent new kings or any of the new CG that's getting fucking fucked with by War Campaign, which that's fucking War Campaign's absolute fucking duty, is to call out these fucking whack jobs. Suddenly Ethan's like, no, don't. War Campaign is bad because I'm actually hanging out with these people now. So like, you know, the weird shit with that the guy who like dresses up in his wife's underwear, he's fine with that. The piss porn, Liam is fine with that. Excuse me.
Liam I have any regard of respect
he has
for.
No morals.
It is disgraceful.
No standards.
It is disgraceful. And these people just want to hurt Comicsgate. They just want to hurt other people.
Nope, that's not true at all. They want to keep it what it originally was.
It's ex-girlfriend stuff. It's
War Campaign is like an antivirus, dude. There's just too much virus going on in Comicsgate, and they fucking show up, and they start fucking handing out bullshit, and you can't deal with it because you're part of the bullshit now, Liam.
No different to the stuff that John De La Rose is doing, and people say that I never expected this from you, Liam.
It's very different from what JDA was doing.
Campaign. You have become everything everyone made you out to be. I don't blame you. I genuinely fucking
That's not
pity.
True.
I genuinely fucking pity and regret it. You know, no one else stood up for War Campaign more than me. No one else said, hey, these guys are being misrepresented. But you'll never hear that from me again, because now I've been on the receiving end of it for no other reason other than I was on the wrong side of history. That's how social justice warriors work. So
what?
You know, that label.
You lied. Now you're doubling down and you're
that
projecting.
Label, what it represents.
That's
the people
SJW shit, dude. You're lying, then you double down, then you triple down, and then you're projecting your own shit. That's fucking SJW.
You champion something that I think is bad, frankly. You know,
this is serious, Liam. This isn't like last night.
Well,
last night's Liam was funny.
I agree.
Liam.
They have coordinated an attack, and it will get worse.
Striking me was funny.
Way. This is exactly
taking money out of my pocket was funny.
There are multiple people who have had channel strikes against them in the last week, and
now he's serious.
I had a day off because my in-laws came up. I did a little bit of work, and on that day, I did that stream, and I paid a little bit of attention to the rooms. I actually, because I usually just pop in for 5 seconds. I read what people were saying. I saw how many people were being struck and targeted, having to refute strikes. And then I saw the screenshots of the victory laps that people were doing and who were doing them.
Where are those screenshots? What are you talking about? Has nothing to do with me. Did you see me in there?
Time for a wake up.
Did you see me in those fucking tweets?
You know, Basilisk says Koala Crown, King Koala. Yep. How you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do not think that your own tactics will not be used against you. In war, brutality will win out aggressors, and rarely the most brutal. Rules are for the benefit of the weak, not the strong. This is correct. That is something that really should be remembered. You should write that down. That's a good idea for a story. Actually, that's a good moral for a story, Kobold. Remember that.
Yeah, some good manga.
Yeah, look at Ethan's Indiegogo. Same dude has written a hate novel against CBS on every campaign he backs just to do that. How you doing, Straight Names? Good to see you. Hello.
Is that me? I'm not writing fucking shit on Ethan's campaign. I'm not asking for my money repeatedly. I'm not asking where my shit is.
Shout out to my countrymen, Straight Beans. We are fighting narcissists and psychos. They will go to any length.
Yes, we are. Who is this guy? House?
These people right. We are, dude. Mentally unwell. They are obsessive. You are, Liam. They conduct themselves in. They have no limits. They have no restraint. They have no, decorum or integrity.
Who brought up fucking crazy mental shit? Ethan. Who went along with it? Liam. As soon as it happened, Liam started pushing it, started highlighting it in his chat. Who started going after Gary's wife? Who started fucking going after Eric's wife? Even PTP's wife. This whole other side. You want to talk about that whole other side, Ethan and his whole crew, including you, Liam. The Comicsgate Kings. I mean, Ethan does some crazy shit. You hop on there, agree with him, then you share it on yours, and then he brings other comic skate kings on there and pros, and they don't say anything about his fucking behavior until recently with Lepresti. But you know, you're insane, dude. You're the narcissist.
That puts them in violation of the rules of YouTube. You can't go out into the street and just randomly scream abuse at people. And that's what these people are doing, especially like I do it as a comedy bit. You know, there's a.
How does that work? So so if you go back on my channel, you'll see there's moments on some of those streams where I'm e-fabbing him. I've gone through and I'm like, look at all the fucking streams that he has with my name in it. He's deleted them, privatized them now, but he was fucking just spurging out and screaming.
Difference when you're out there actively trying to malign people,
but that's supposed to be a joke.
People that certain things about someone are true in an attempt to do harm,
what
especially when that person literally does not want harm from you and just wants to be left alone.
Especially when he's like taking money out of people's pockets. Suddenly, that's he's literally. It's not like, oh hey, like you're messing with the sales of my book. Like no, I was getting super chats and you fucking struck my shit because you showed a picture of Godzilla. And now it's like, oh, it's a joke.
Matt Barr repeatedly has been told to stay away from me. He cannot do it.
Nobody's told me that. Who's fucking brave enough to tell me that? Who? Nobody. Why would I back away from you if you're lying about me? Man, get the fuck out of my way.
Things are going to escalate. They've escalated to step 1.
What does that mean?
Maybe I'm new to the internet, but I remember seeing people as unhinged as a Chris guy and Rap Bar. Mm-hmm. How you doing, 7th October? It's good to see you.
Oh,
man, I'm glad you didn't change your avatar. I wouldn't know who you are. Jeez. So YouTube is fame. Fame attracts narcissists. That's why. Ridiculous. Morning, campus. How you doing? Yeah. House of R says, I'm in. This will be ugly. Yes. And I will win in the end. So this is the warning shot over the bow. Pow. What I expect to see now is
your fucking firecrackers, dude.
We don't do that.
You just shot across a fucking aircraft carrier.
We're not going to do that.
Who the fuck are you, dude?
If someone knows the people that are involved in collaborating to strike these channels, then who's
in this network to elaborate to strike these channels, dude? The AI. Go fucking fight the AI. Go start your fucking Butlerian jihad, Liam, with the fucking AI. Go fucking say something to Edwin. You literally have a single person who's like, yeah, I struck Katie's. You don't go after anybody else, but you don't go directly at him. You're like, come at me sideways. And then it's like no striking anybody after you've already struck somebody.
I feel that you have a responsibility to make that public, to share with people so that they know what is going on, and to make sure that it does not happen again. We must police ourselves lest we become the very monsters we seek to fight. Liam listens to me. I tell him to make more good books. Dance Koala, man.
What good books are you making?
No. Jokes and stuff aside, more stuff coming.
What was the story the other day? Two Tony fucking gave him, was like, yo man, do 4 pages, and like he hasn't finished them yet. Like he's like, oh, I need some special ink that I haven't ordered. I've been traveling up and down the coast of Australia looking for this special ink to use. Shut the fuck up, dude. That shit'll never happen. I'm not part of the song. So clearly, I don't hang out with Dark Gift anymore.
Or else there will be nothing left. I will leave it a smoking crater.
He's going to leave a smoking crater.
There will be pushback, of course. Just keep steady. I have nothing. They can do no damage to me. They have used everything that they can to possibly do harm to me.
What damage do you think I want to do, man? I just want you to stop fucking lying about me. That's it. Just stop lying about me. If you don't have receipts, shut the fuck up. If Vinny has not come out and accused me of anything, shut the fuck up. It's that easy. I don't need you to apologize. I don't need you to do anything. I just need you to shut the fuck up. Because you don't have any receipts for any of the stuff you say. Every time you try to say something, you get checkmate. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. It's getting tiring, dude. It's getting old. And now this, I guess everything else was check, check, check. I've kept just checking you, and this is checkmate. I've now fucking triggered you to the point where you've like fucking tried to strike me over a Godzilla drawing, and then you basically said that you've like cracked in and have multiple personalities to deal with it. Checkmate. Done. I'm done with you, dude. Just shut the fuck up. Move, take your shit and leave. I don't care where you go. You can go to the other side of Comicsgate. Do whatever you want, but just stop lying because you don't have receipts. And unless you have the receipts, you should just shut the fuck up about stuff that you don't know anything about. And maybe stop putting out ultimatums for people who will fucking gladly step to you fucking over anything. Please. You want to fucking threaten me? Pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying fucking, what is it? Figurative, not literally. Dude, I know you can't enter the country. I know you want to fight me, but like, just like figuratively, just like pull up and show all the receipts of everything that you have. Or don't, and shut the fuck up. Because at this point, you know, you can't finish your stuff. Anybody that works with you, like their money gets fucking dealt with. Lidl had problems with a fucking pad. You try to like charge back a pad. Fucking Yuka, you know, she's not working because you were making her fucking work, you know, without paying her. You were trying to show receipts. Then suddenly your wife is crying in the fucking corner. It was fucked up, dude. Like, just show some receipts or shut the fuck up. You know? That's it. Finish Wonder
There's
Island.
nothing about me that they can make up things. John De La Rose went through it all. He used every single thing and every single angle, and it got so bad that all that was left was stuff he started making up.
I don't need to like go at you at weird angles. You always do weird shit. And then you like throw out my name and do weird shit with my name, and then I checkmate you, and then you fucking run away for a couple of weeks and cry about it. Poopy pants. And you add me to the name of people that you fucking don't like. Yellow Flash and Ness Miller.
Yes, they can make things up and throw them at me, but it will make no difference. It will make no difference. They are completely ineffectual against me. You know, I'm a lion and they are ants. Once upon a time, they were hyenas, but now they are but ants.
So I don't hurt him, nothing bothers him, but like I stream and EFAP him, and he fucking has to have like a meltdown and then a fucking cope stream afterwards, telling us that it was all just a joke.
Weird YouTube is not showing my name today. Yeah, well, who are you?
If it's a joke, then lift the strike. I mean, I've already counterclaimed it, so like the strike is gonna get lifted anyways because he's full of shit. But he could lift that strike.
They've changed the way it works. Poor cunt, how are you doing? You got a different name too, but I know your avatar. Business, your wrenches need to sell your comics. Thank you. Please do grab yourself a Total Conquest. That'd be nice. You know, in solidarity, everyone grab a copy of Total Conquest.
Wouldn't that suck if somebody struck this stream and he fucking lost that money? If somebody got butt hurt and put on a fucking performance, called it a joke, and then took that money from him, would that be fucking funny?
How you doing, Peanut?
I have no idea who would fucking allow him to be fucking
strike their channel for gun violence. It's a picture of a gun in a comic book. So these are the tactics that are being used. Shep got a strike. A few other people got strikes as well.
A few other people who show the receipts. You fucking liar, liar. Show the receipts. Ask Comicsgate Commando if he fucking held up a fucking real gun. Go back to one of the streams where I'm on. I'm wearing my fucking plate carrier, but I didn't fucking start flashing my fucking weapons online, and he fucking pulled out his fucking rifle. I was like, oh shit. Maybe that, dude. Maybe that's the fucking problem, dude.
Been going around using this as a weapon of intimidation and try and shut down opposing voices and do damage to the suburbs, and people in the slums are clapping and cheering it on. Now, Dark Gift, I suppose, can move against me if he chooses, and that will be easily enough dealt with, or he could shut his fucking mouth and stay out of the way. Actually, it's not enough for him to shut his mouth. Dark Gift, you're going to say that you do not condone striking and people who issue strikes.
Do you think he has a problem saying that? You're the one who just did it, dum-dum.
Then if I hear that from you, I will stop paying attention to you. You can go back to doing whatever you're doing. Otherwise,
what a fucking idiot.
Good morning, Liam. How you doing, Granny? I am of the mind I will never get it back. I've tried to reach out to the I have reached out to the ombudsman and the telecommunications ombudsman.
And this is the dude
no
where
one
it's
has
like,
any
he
contact
can't get some
with
artwork. He's like waiting to like get this book out, but he can't reach out to the artist who has the pages of the last portion of the book. Like, what a fucking lie, dude. Like, anybody with a fucking full brain would know what kind of lie that is. If you pay for art and you're looking for an artist, how fucking easy is it to find that artist? If you paid them, if you've shared a Dropbox with them, if you've done all kinds of shit, if you originally found them, you know what I mean? You don't have fucking emails with these people. Like, you don't fucking remember at all. Like, what this, like, you're fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy.
It's Twitter. This is an issue. This is a major issue, but what can be done? This gets us off the point of the topic, but I think I'm going to have to rejigger my personal account into a professional account. I have to go to my bank to cancel my,
Oh, shit. Look at that.
That's right. For talking about it. See? And it won't hurt me at all.
I'm not trying to hurt you, dude. You're the one who fucking came back swinging
That's
at
right.
everybody.
That's Liam.
Stupid ass. You're like a writer who's looking for clout and relevancy. That's the word. You can't draw. You can't really do anything. You rely on other people to help you make your books. And while shit is getting done, you're not really able to do anything other than quote unquote write. So you're just like looking for drama and relevancy through that drama and through made up fucking claims. That was your problem when you first crashed out, and now you're crashing out again. You know, it's fucking wild.
How about a weekly panel review of the Clone Saga, Spider Clone Saga? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go over and do it all again. I'd have to do the time, but I mean, maybe. But there's,
or you just finish
I like
Wonder
what you bring in
Island.
the show. I like what you bring in the show. But let's just get through this. I want to wrap this up and get back to what I'm. Where is it? Have I woken to Daddy Liam and he's grumpy? Yes.
Imagine Liam as your dad.
Toy down. I don't know that. Literally. Everyone, please go subscribe to Comics Gate Commandos. Please spread awareness about what's been going on. Please let people know that these strikes are happening on channels and that my actions are retaliation and counterfire and will be the final fire.
I'm done. I need a beer. Just fucking weirdos, man. You know, when you were a kid, you rode the long bus to school, and you would see the short bus, and you could tell, like, oh, those are the fucking weirdo kids, right? Because they were on the short bus, and so us on the long bus would be like, oh, okay, you could tell, right? Now you can't. Like, Liam is the short bus. He's from the short bus, and it's like you're treating him like he's like a normal person, and I think that's the problem. Like, he's a mental patient. He's already fucking tried to do himself in, thanks to Ethan pushing, and now he's just fucking. It's wild, man. It's wild. So I finished the page, Rock and Roll Ninja, send it to Richard. He loved the smash. So what was interesting was that I had thumbnailed up to that page, and I hadn't thumbnailed the rest of the book. And well, it's a big book, and I just did the first half, and so I'm like going over and thumbnailing the rest of the book tonight, and that's it. I think I'm gonna. Summer vacation is here. Once summer vacation's over, there'll be more time to work on Rock and Roll Ninja. Right now, it's like page a week. I know it's not a lot, but it's like I'm not having declared like a due date, so nobody's like really waiting on it. But by the end of the year, we'll be good to go. So I don't know. I'd be happy to just work on that and talk about that and not have like this fucking weirdo guy taking up time, just like lying and starting shit. You know, it's wild.
And it should not be accepted. I mean, it was really the final straw. It was really the final straw when I saw that these guys were getting dunked on and getting slammed with 2017, 2018 infamous tactics from within Comicsgate. Absolutely disgraceful, unforgivable.
And I had nothing to do with that.
Unforgivable. It is time for reform.
So he just decided to lash
out. If you've got a problem with it, fucking lock and step.
It's time for reform and
this is the way forward.
CG.
We're going to do it better.
Everybody.
We're going to fix it. This is truly an Orange Tyrant stream for the ages. I almost don't need coffee for this morning after listening to you. Good. I hope you're excited. Welcome back. Yeah, are we winning yet? Never stopped. Never stopped. Lovely, thanks. Yeah.
Have you ever?
Another one bites the dust. Yeah, and nothing was lost. Nothing was lost. They could not conduct themselves in a professional and polite manner.
And another one bites the dust. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. I'm not going anywhere. You're fucking out of your mind, dude. That's why we have our own channels and our own shit. We do what we want on our own shit. Crybaby. Crybaby bully shit, dude.
And now they cease to be here. They lose their voice.
They lose their voice. They lose their voice. They cease to be. These little tiny streams. These beautiful little streams. They lose their voice. That was horrible. Yeah, I lose my voice. Liam decides in Comicsgate who has a voice and who doesn't. And this is him being serious now? Like, is he joking again? Like, at what point did he switch from being jokey to like being serious back to jokey? You know, is it like the medication that he takes for his fucking mental illness? Does it hit him in waves? You know, where 1 minute he's joking and lucent, and the next second he's fucking suicidal on his shit. What's the deal with this clown?
If you want to reread the Clone Saga, I'll reread it too and contribute something. Ooh, clog out. Let me get Dino King 2 to market. Let me get Kaiden out. Like, let me get these things done. Hope I'm getting my books done.
Get those done.
I can only really spare about 2 hours a day. He's broken. Yeah, I get you now. Where is it?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is, again, I started doing a stream and I started to get bored. I started to get hungry.
Is a good series. I think that, like Lost Years, I think Revelation, I've got a bunch of extensions I've got to stop. But we can go.
God forbid I stop, and I need to make sure that
ladies
he doesn't pull up another
girls, thank you for watching. If you hate me, don't. If you love me, thank you.
I don't hate you. I just wish you would stop. It's wild.
I expect better conduct from people going forward. Mr. Barr, do not contact me again. Do not rant and rave about me. Improve your life and focus on your work. I'm not saying that to troll you.
Stop lying about me. Go suck Ethan's dick.
I will remove you, and then I will remove anyone associated.
You're not going to do fucking shit. I dare you. I dare you, fucking whack job. You are a fucking mental patient, and I dare you to do it, dude.
Hey,
don't promise.
Go back and watch the beginning of the stream, my friend. It's not a
lot. Ethan.
Take care.
What happened, Ethan? Oh my God, what happened? Yeah, dude. You fucking propped up the little kangaroo, and now this guy is a fucking insane tyrant. Yeah, I'm not fucking going anywhere, dude. Get fucked. Get fucked. Striking my channel because of other shit. Striking my channel because of other shit. And then tell me I need to go take a seat. Bitch, you do. You need to go finish your fucking campaigns, dude. I'm not the one with fucking years late campaigns. I'm not the one spreading lies. You need to shut the fuck up and get some receipts. You need to shut the fuck up and get your books out. You need to shut the fuck up and leave other people's business to their own shit. You want to be fucking vocal about people's stuff? Fine. But you start striking other people's channels in the name of fucking Katie, in the name of fucking Commando Gate, Comicsgate Commando. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. Make me feel like somebody. And then he's shocked. It's like, oh, I was doing this little joke. I was doing like this weird little show at night in the dark. And I'm doing like this little Warhammer shit. Oh, but it's all just a joke. But now I'm serious. I'm going to nuke your shit and anybody who talks to you. Get fucked, you fat ass. Get fucked. Finish your fucking books. Keep on calling out Comicsgate Kings because you're really fucking setting the example for them, you piece of shit. Your fake fucking draw streams. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Seriously. Like, the greatest thing, the best thing, the funniest thing is that I've already given you the fucking option to get you to have me off Twitter. I was like, I will leave fucking Twitter if you record yourself fucking drawing some of the shit you claim to be drawing. You fucking have your wife recording you while you drive. You guys record yourselves doing dumb shit like your stupid little feet at the police station where the lady just wanted you to get the fuck away. Thought you were crazy. Take that camera and point it at some paper and then fucking draw. Draw some shit that you claim you've been drawing, and I'll fucking get off Twitter because you're a fucking piece of shit liar, dude. Seriously. So this whole like, I'm threatening you, fuck off, bro. Fuck you. You struck my shit because of other people. And you're taking money out of my pocket now, dude. You got me on another level now. Like I was joking around, but now you got me fucking twisted up on another level, buddy. You got me twisted up, buddy. So, expect cartoons. Expect, those wacky ads. Remember those wacky ad stickers? With little cartoons. Yeah, I'm gonna do some about Liam. I'm gonna do some about you and your fucking head wound. I'm gonna do one about toothpaste because your wife's fucking teeth are as gray as her fucking gums. I'm not gonna do anything with your kid. That's fucked up. I don't fuck with that. But you and anybody else, you're fucked. I'm gonna draw you getting. I'm gonna redraw that image of you sucking off somebody, but this time it's gonna be Ethan. I'm gonna put that on a fucking coffee mug. I'm gonna fucking exploit you, and I'm gonna make sure I get that money back. I'm gonna fuck with you until I get my money back. Because you're not here, and you talk about people, Australia, if shit would happen, this is what would happen. If somebody fucking put their hand in somebody else's pocket in Australia and took out $50, would they fucking survive walking down the street? Probably not. You pussy. You fucking little weirdo. So until I get my $50 because you're on the other side of the fucking planet, I'm just going to talk shit about you. I'm going to monetize it. I'm going to make mugs. I'm going to do Lion Liam fucking comic strips that you can't do anything about. I'm going to do fucking Matt Barr presents Dino King because there's another Dino King. So I'll fucking put that out as well. I'll put that shit on a fucking coffee mug. Fuck you, dude. You just got me fucking pissed. Well, not really. Can't make me mad, but it's like fine. I want my money back, and I'm just gonna do shit until I get my money back. And you are going to keep lying, and you're gonna keep doing weirdo shit. So checkmate. It used to be nobody. Need Tommy to make me feel like a somebody, yeah. Tommy, he looks like a Harkonnen, but when he comes down, it's sweet, sweet loving, yeah. In the men's bathroom, we like to set the camera up on the urinal, lick it right down. It feels so cold like a high, yeah. It feels so cold on my head. Urinal. Tommy, come help me. I'm making love to the urinal again. making love to the urinal again. Oh, boy, Tommy, come help me. I'm making love to the urinal again. Probably wasn't as good as the first one. You know, was it? I think I was like, I want to know what love is. I want to be somebody. I feel like a nobody. Oh, Tommy, sweet little Tuttle boy, make me feel like somebody again. I used to be somebody, but now nobody gives a shit. When I see those ladies walking, I say, hey, and they don't give a shit. So I call them lesbians. I scream out lesbians while my wife's home, upset at home. I'm screaming out lesbians in a hotel lobby on a live stream. My name is Ethan. My daddy ran away and I didn't finish high school. And I'm yelling lesbian. All right. I've been drinking Waterloo sparkling water, summer berry. All right, guys. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Don't let people bully you. Be brave. Like some of my first fucking videos, be brave, be honest. You say whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? Like just be brave and be honest and be yourself. That's it. That's all you can be. Do your best. Be brave. I'm literally like just calling out like Boy Scout Eagle shit. You know what I mean? Be brave. Be honest. Be courageous. Don't lie. It's just go out there and do that. I'm not saying be fucking meek. I'm not saying allow people to say shit. If somebody says shit, fucking you have a right to say something. If somebody is lying about you, you absolutely have a right. So be brave, be honest, be true, and be yourself. Be yourself because nobody else is going to be you, right? It's one of those funny things. They're like, my bar. My parents, they were like, man, you could be anything you want to be. So I became me. So fucking you do that and you be yourself and don't play these weird little fucking games where you have to explain that you're being serious when you're nuking channels. All right. I'm out. Hell to the chat. Hell to people watching. Peace out. Make me feel like somebody again, Tommy.